last week we left off with your group finally having decided on a path. You were gonna wait until nightfall and then head out to find this gang that one of you had heard of, the Paddington Square Wretches.
Paddington Bears Wretches, that's it.
The Paddington Bear is retching.
Oh no. Their leader's a stuffed animal.
So that is where we'll be picking up tonight. But first, before that, of course, we're going to go through and meet our cast as usual. So we'll do the thing and start with Mr. Navik.
Yo, what's up? My name is Navik. I'm an esports caster. You can find me on Twitter at NavikCasts.
Calatrix.
That's the end one.
That's the end.
Oh,
You're meant to be.
We're meeting our cast.
wait. Oh, I've
No, we're done, guys. Thanks for coming.
I'll introduce Calatrix at the end of the stream. You know, I always do forget that maybe I should be thinking and paying attention at the start of the stream instead of maybe thinking, you know, that we're at the end of the stream. But my name is Calatrix. I am a level 1 fighter because Axel refuses to give us level 2, and it is very infuriating because I want to hit level 3 so I can get my archetype and then start to do cool things instead of rolling ones every time I fucking roll the dice. But right now, I am Calatrix. I am a fawn. I am a level 1 fawn fighter, like I have already said. I have a glaive. I am detective, but not so much anymore. It is kind of issue. It is kind of wishy-washy where I am at the moment. Maybe I'm wanted. It's unsure. Anyway, that is me. Thank you.
Alright. Main character type? No, I'm kidding. Alright, hello everyone. My name is Groina. I am a human ranger who's also level 1. I'm fresh off the ocean and straight into fugitive. It's very exciting. I also am the current bearer of the fancy torch that lights me on fire, but it's okay. It's fun fire. It's me magic trick. That's about it. What about you, Dalafig?
Oh no, I am Dalafig. I too am level 1. And I'm a cleric and I can't hit the side of a fucking barn door. I have good reading material currently.
Oh no.
Well, that might change though now. We've got Dalafig fixed up with a good attack cantrip.
I can actually hit now, guys.
He can now shoot blast of water at people.
Yeah.
Slosh him with a bucket.
Might as well be.
Yeah, we just carry around a bucket.
Nah, we all know that the way he actually casts it is he does that like trick where kids are in the bathtub and they squirt water with their hands. He just does that in the air and water shoots out of it.
Say kids, I still do that now.
Exactly.
Dalafig is a squirter. Is that what I just read?
I'm a waterbender.
Fill up the pool noodle and then blow out of one end and shoot it out.
Oh, it's fabs.
Alright,
Of course.
Yulia.
Alrighty. It's me, Yulia, your favorite, totally not a spider. And, I throw needles at people and make my teammates feel marginally better with my slightly mediocre buffs. I do a good job. And I don't speak very much, because talking is hard.
Aye, that's fair enough.
I can talk.
Hello, I am Silva, a level 1 bard. I don't know what these guys' problem are. Haven't had any trouble hitting stuff.
I'm very short.
Called out.
My arms are very short and reach.
And last but not least, our resident rogue. Well played.
That fucking bird again, I swear to God.
Now done. No, that's it, we're
Aye,
done.
well said, Popo. Very eloquent.
Just like Mother used to say.
I think.
Very insightful.
God squawk her soul.
God squawk us all. Alright. But yes, Mazery is our group rogue. and they have a bird that makes loud noises and talks. So there.
And screams bloody murder, literally.
And I'm Axel, the DM, and I DM things, I guess. We're also joined this week by Verdon, who's currently muted, but he'll be voicing a character for us a little later in the session. So that'll be fun. So, onward. We begin back at that dentist office. But we're not going to even bother with the map for it, because, like, you're not going to be there very long. I think you were all kind of just resting up and waiting for darkness to dawn.
Aye.
Well,
Aye.
dusk, rather, I should say.
Because we spent all the talking about what we're gonna do. Realised that our leader, the person who's gonna lead us, can't see in the daytime.
Exactly. So you had to at least wait for the sun to start setting, if not completely set.
Aye.
So you set out at basically like I said, like pre-dusk, that where the sun is just low enough on the horizon line where it's not really causing any problems anymore and everything's kind of gloomy.
Okay.
And your group sets back out into, lo and behold, the sewers.
Lovely.
Beautiful.
My
It's-
poor dress.
It smells just like home.
No, I gotta get it. My clothes all dirty.
Groina decidedly does not give a shit. He has walked through that water before.
Elephant could not give a shit either.
Gonna have to be stealthy and you just hear squilt, squilt, squilt.
Squat, squat, squat.
Ask Groina. Here she comes.
She comes. Hooking up the sauce.
Those would be, I hear her voice sounds.
So the trip through the sewers will take you a bit of time because, well, it's not... Paddington Square isn't exactly close by. It's off the docks area, and you're currently still close to the docks. So it takes probably a couple of hours of travel in the sewer to get there. That's a little too loud. I'm going to turn that down.
Beautiful.
Do you guys have anything specific you want to talk about, or anything while you're in the sewers, or just travel?
You know, I'm starting to wonder if it is actually a good idea to go speak to the gangs.
Says the copper, of course you
I-
only want to speak to the gang.
What was your idea?
I thought.
Well, I know, but sometimes I may think of things and say things without actually thinking about them before I thought about them, you know what I mean?
I can't believe that.
And I'm starting to think maybe this is a bad idea.
No. It's our
It'll
be
only idea.
fine.
It is literally our only idea. Unless you want to stake out for a month and sneak out on a boat. Which is
No.
also not a good idea.
My
Well-
mother always used to say, the first idea is the best idea.
What do your grandma think of gangs?
Grandma? Yeah, she loved them.
Oh, no.
Aye. Really concerning, to be fair.
Well, I guess we continue then. Okay, let's go.
You don't want to hear about my grandma?
No, I don't. If I'm going to be honest, I'm more concerned about maybe getting stabbed by a gang member.
They call her
fine.
Gertrude the
Have you
gang
met my
fucker.
grandma?
My arrow will be trained upon you. I mean, that the person on,
I'm gonna
not
again,
on you.
again, I keep telling you this, you aim at the other people.
I don't know.
This is why you miss.
Okay, well, let us. You know, we also have issue of what if they see the thingamabob, the true fair
We-
on the thingamabob.
And that's why it's
That's
in
very-
my backpack, and
it's
we
very-
hope.
Well,
oh
it-
wait, it
It
glows.
glows.
No, it's very simple. We just keep growing it very far back.
I'll use a corner, alright. Maybe I'll hide the backpack. I don't know.
It's also not
I
glowing
don't know.
currently.
Oh god.
Remember, it stopped glowing at one point.
Aye, wonderful. See, we're fine.
See, it's perfect.
It stopped
fine.
glowing when you hit it with sunlight. Well, daylight, I should say, not sun. There was no direct sunlight. There's no direct sunlight in Scáthbhaile. Ever.
You know, Mr. Bird, I am wondering how much further we need to go.
You know, you can address misery, you know. I don't. Is it? Who do we address?
When you opened. So when your boots don't squelch anymore, we're there.
Man, I'm gonna be scorching for a bit while longer.
Yours are already squelching.
Leave me alone. I can't jump.
You can. Yeah, you can. I have seen you.
Either that or they're mad at us for talking and not moving. Let's go.
I can walk and talk.
I thought
Okay.
I'm going to be
Your
honest
feet
for a
stop
second
flapping
there.
when you're dead.
I'm going to be honest for a second there. I thought we were walking and talking, but apparently not. So I'm very sorry. I'm going to start working now, please.
Can you only do one at a time?
You know, she's a simple copper, she is.
She is city's finest.
Whatever you say.
You can't.
My
This is
dress
why
isn't-
everyone. This is why everyone gets away. She has to stop to shout, "Come back!" You can't shout it once.
That's a good one. I like that. Like midway chasing a guy, stop in your tracks.
Stop.
Hey, stop! Then continue running again.
Stop. Oh shit.
I am not liking this bullying.
Okay. So, yeah, you guys keep moving, kind of chit-chatting to just keep yourselves busy and distracted from the weird noises that echo through the sewer tunnel, which are unpleasant. And eventually you do finally push, like, come up to a ladder and ascend, push a grate out of the way and come up out of the sewer into the street above.
The ladies first.
He just wants to look up your dress.
That is literally everyone.
Ladies
except
first.
for- Dalifig, go first. I'm not doing this.
You exit the sewers and you come around a short little corner out of an alleyway, and lo and behold, you are in Paddington Square. And it's still like pre-dark, so there's a couple people moving about the area, and there's some businesses that are still in the process of closing up, but still open.
So,
Hey.
Is there anything
Oh.
notable going on outside?
Not really, just commoners moving up from place to place. The stores that are next to you when you come out, the one to your, well, I guess your right, this direction here, seems to be split into 4 different businesses, or 3 different businesses sharing one building. The corner is a salon. The one right next to where you're standing currently is a cobbler. And the one around the corner, you can't quite see, but when you do round the corner, you'll be able to tell that it is a leatherworking shop.
So
The other side, though, is a larger building that seems to just be more or less a kind of general goods store, primarily foodstuffs and the like. So there's a big rack out front sitting up like right about here. You can see on the porch just nothing but like loaves of bread.
Mazer is probably going to realize that our food situation previously was pretty bad. Just a quick detour, grabbing at least one might be worthwhile.
Yeah, I mean they're still open, so you could go in and
Bread.
you can patronize the businesses if you so wish.
How much is it for a 2 loaves of bread?
A loaf of bread is like 3 copper. These are
Okay,
big
I'll
like
find two.
this is like old school oven baked bread, so it's a big loaf.
But in terms of it, I wouldn't be buying just those. I'd be buying more of the stale bread, the ones that last long. So any of the excess, how much is that?
I mean, they're closing down for the day, so that is the sale price.
Oh, perfect. Okay, then 2, so 6 copper.
Yep. And it's 10 copper is 1 silver, 10 silver is 1 gold. So if you need change, they can do that.
Oh, I've just realized Calitrix is loaded.
All adventurers are loaded at the beginning. Like,
I also
This is
just
true.
realised Grona's gonna remove the lady's nightgown that she's been wearing this entire time.
yeah.
You're gonna give me my coat back, yeah? Or...
Yeah, you can have that.
Thanks, mate.
Right, just gonna toss that out.
Getting very cold. And so they're very damp, but like it.
And of course, when you go up in order from the woman, she does kind of like hesitate when she first sees you, but just kind of shakes it off and keep like
User in your
does
channel
the business
timed
thing.
out.
Uh oh, who'd we lose?
Anger is Storm must have knocked him
Yeah,
out.
Anger is currently having a storm, so he hopefully will be back before anything interesting happens. I know he wasn't going to be one of the ones that was going to go and try and talk to people, so that is good at least.
I'm gonna do the same and buy some food.
Okay. Anything specific you want? Like I said, the big thing out there currently is bread, which I don't know how many Mazery's buying.
Probably some, enough to count as a ration.
Like, I mean, this is the kind of bread that feeds like half a loaf will feed a family.
Oh, alright.
Like, I'm talking these loaves are like 1.5 feet long and like 6 inches wide at their widest point. They're big loaves of bread.
Alright, yeah, I'll
No,
get one of those. And do they have
you
any
know-
cured meat?
I think Roina could use this as a weapon.
I can use anything as a weapon, me, and we're just gonna nab up to drop the coin onto the counter.
Yep. I mean, and there's plenty of them, so you can grab up as many as you guys want.
We'll get 2. This Dalafig doesn't get any.
I'd say
No,
in
wait,
total
that's a
there's
good
about
idea.
a dozen sitting out there.
Is there any meats or anything like that?
This
Cured meat,
place,
some
they would
vegetables,
have like dried meat,
straight.
like jerky, basically.
How much is that?
Jerky, like a copper for a day's worth. It's basically dry rations.
Is that? I mean, presumably there's a shopkeeper there, right?
Yeah.
And can I interact with them
Mhm.
on a questioning level?
Oh no.
How so?
Are you fucked?
Okay, excuse me. So I have a question. Do you know where we can possibly find some very and she kind of raised her hand in air quotes, legal people?
Growing so it does a 180.
The man behind the counter just kind of like leans a bit forward and he's just like, I'm not quite sure what you mean by that, but this is all legal businesses, so everybody on this block.
All of this?
Is gonna rush over and sort of wrap her arm around my trick shoulder and be like, aye, sorry, my friend is very drunk and is looking
I'm
for.
not drunk.
Yes, you are.
I have been
so
drinking
drunk.
too much.
So much ale
Aye,
in
she's
our
had
belly
so
right
much.
now. We're
It's
gonna
becoming
get
a
her
problem
home.
we're very worried about.
Aye. Please excuse her.
User joined your
And he
channel.
kind of just like turns to the window and goes and flips over the sign to say that they're closing, kind of thing.
On a completely unrelated note, does anyone ever try and steal from you?
You don't ask someone that.
You know,
I run a
have
business, of course people try to steal from me.
Any
only wear
regulars?
the colorful uniforms.
We are
Uniform.
local vigilante group.
Aye.
Something like that.
They call us
Yes.
small, and Uri.
I see. Well, I'll if I have problems, I'll look for you by that name then. But
Aye.
Aye.
if you're gonna be buying things, you might want to hurry. We're closing up.
No, I have bought everything I need, and our cloned friend over here is just leaving. Isn't that right?
Well, I was thinking about maybe buying some bread, but if you think I
Okay,
should
but no,
leave, I am
it's
starting
not.
to
It's
go
okay.
wonder
No,
You
that
can
buy
is a
get
some
bad
bread
you
idea.
can
quickly.
get some
You
bread.
know,
Eat it. Bread
do
will
you
help
know
your
where the
soul.
gangsters are? That
This
is
is
the
why.
question.
Oh dear.
Oh my god. The fucking bird is better than
Why is that a
Pokemon.
salon? Is it over here?
We are looking to fix the issues.
I wish I kept one of the teeth fairy just to shut you up.
Well, you know, you could. But at the end of the day, I am no longer working for police force, so I just do not care.
You don't say that.
You don't.
You don't say that. On the list
Oh.
of things not there,
That is very high.
working with and the police force. They're both number one and
Grona's just gonna exit the shop.
just walks away.
Just gonna leave.
Yeah,
You
the
know,
owner is
something
like
funny.
the woman that's working there starts to like drag that thing of bread and the left like there's no bread left on it at this point. I think you guys pretty much bought it all. I'm assuming at least. And so she drags it into the store and they start to lock up.
Come on, Callie, tricks.
Listen, I'm starting to think that maybe I got very low intelligence on rolls.
Yeah, and Grona's just gonna hand her one of the loaves of bread because she bought two. I got an extra just in case they ran out.
No, I appreciate that very much. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Alright, and as you start to move down further into the area, you can now kind of see what the business that's down here that you couldn't see very well before is, and it looks to be a hatter.
As in a person who makes hats.
Exactly.
They must be mad.
Okay, I'm just asking.
You know that could actually be very handy if we needed to hide our identities from anybody, just in
No,
case.
you
Nobody
must
is
say that
around.
without
They have
loud.
closed shop. They have
Okay.
closed shop. Nobody is around. Do not worry.
Do not
I-
worry,
I would like a pretty hat.
I
You
do
Yeah.
not
to
like
match me
that there
nightgown.
Yeah, so you're approaching the hat store?
That hat store is down here, innit?
So you head up to the hat store, and as you're heading in, you see a man come out that looks rather unclean. Like their clothing are patched together in places. Everything about their entire outfit is very much like what you'd expect from the norm of a slums person, except that they're carrying a box and they're also wearing a very, very new hat, specifically a bowler.
I'm just gonna mutter "ew" underneath her breath.
But as you're approaching the door, I do not. What is your passive perception?
What was my sheet? There it is. It's 13.
13? That's enough. So as you're approaching the door, you don't even have to roll for this. You see a line of signs like pasted on the window right next as you're about to go in, and you just kind of pause and go over to look at them. Because you notice one of them looks like you, but uglier. Like a poor rendition of you
Oh no.
with way too many
It's also-
freckles.
Oh no, it's like so a ginger girl with a hair up.
Yeah, and but
Right.
except like you have more freckles than face in this picture that
I
they
am
drew.
going to reach
Callie
over
tricks.
and put Groina's hair
window.
down.
To describe, Groina has hair that she puts up because she cannot manage it. It is bewilderingly curly and goes down to about her hips.
But yes, there are 6 of these signs, all side by side, with poorly done renditions of you and your friends,
Callie tricks.
where things are just not quite right. Like
I am-
Callie horns are the wrong kind. She's got like bull horns
see,
instead
no,
of
it
ram horns.
It's not okay.
No,
It's
no,
really
no,
not okay.
no, look, they are stupid. They think I have do you know how bad?
I'm
the-
very
no, no,
sorry.
no,
Did
no,
you just say
listen.
they are sad?
No,
You can't hear from over there.
No,
I'm
grabbed the
fucking
wrong person.
running over.
okay, listen, Groina, okay? You know how I work in police force?
Mm.
Okay, so our artist who
Worked.
sketch for everything is actually half blind.
Groina's
You know
just
what?
gonna turn around and just sort of like wave her hand awkwardly, not like high above her head, but sort of just by her chest, it's just like aggressively staring at Yulia and Mizuri and the others.
And the reason
She's
for
not gonna
that
say anything, she's like trying to get your attention.
the reason for that is because the the constables refuse to pay the extortionate rate of artists, and it is very disrespectful. That is what I think.
Are you really socially
Yeah,
competent?
so is everybody gonna go over here and
Yes.
investigate, or y'all just kind of?
Yeah. Sorry,
Yeah, I wanna
I
see what my
was.
picture looks like.
All right. So
I was
Dalifig,
staring
when you get
somewhere
up there and
else.
look at your picture, you're basically it looks more almost spot on, except your nose is far too bulbous.
You know, I think the only one they got right was Dalifig. Look,
Alright,
No,
look,
hey, that-
beautiful,
that's
but
not me.
look at the people around you.
No.
Does any of them have fuck off orange hair?
No, like that's not me. That's my father.
I stick out like a sore thumb and I'm carrying a fucking, and she sort of lowers her voice, but it's like aggressive whisper.
Well,
She's like,
you know,
I'm carrying a fucking glowing
well,
stick.
well, you know, I can't carry it because it hurts me.
Oh, you are.
Then
Hey, look, listen,
Silva.
we carry you around.
Silva's portrait looks a lot like it looks like Silva if she was a Renman. So her eyes are a little too like slanted and off center, and her features are too sharp, like a caricature of an Alfar rather than an Alfar.
Is it stuck to the outside of the window, or is it like
They're
stuck
they're
on the
like
inside?
stuck on the window. They're just little posters. They're not very big. They're like standard paper size, like parchment
No,
pieces.
if the longer,
So
the
that I can
longer,
rip them down.
no,
Is it A4
I think that is a bad idea. The longer we look at them, the more attention we draw to them. How about we just go buy
Yeah, we
hats
can be
to
like
I'm
hide?
just
Six
wanna,
idiots
I'm
looking
just
at
gonna
pictures
tear
of
it down.
themselves.
Just
Yeah,
tear it down
exact-
without
it's
anyone
I'm gonna take my
seeing.
picture.
No, you know, I think maybe we should just go inside and buy hats.
Yulia's
Oh,
picture,
yes.
by the way, you look like, for lack of a better way to put it, your picture makes you look like a deer in headlights. You look bewildered, and your eyes are too large.
Okay, so now we go inside. Come on, let us go.
And notably, Mazery doesn't have an
Guys.
image. There's just a black, like, blank because they don't know what she looks like.
Alright, beautiful. Goni's gonna tear down a
Stepping
poster.
away from you guys. Gonna just be over here. Just not.
Veronia is still tearing down her poster.
Galitrix is looking over here, completely conspicuous.
Dalifig's gonna tear his pit down and keep it in his jacket pocket.
Yeah. I did the same
Mazery.
thing.
As this man is walking away from the place, he, like, kind of flashes you a couple of weird, like, hand signals on the side of the box. And keeps moving.
Oh. Okay. I. Just give me a sec. Thieves' count?
Mm-hmm.
Alright. I don't have to.
Basically, it was like a follow me.
Okay, I start chasing, but send off Pawpaw to the group. Just normal.
Yeah, paste.
Okay,
Basically, just refer to.
I think it's time we get going. We don't have time for hats. Come on, Groina. Come on, Dalifig. Come on, Silva.
Are you really
Julia,
gonna just
come
mention
on,
our names
come on.
right now?
Oh,
Hey, don't- Susan, let's go, Susan.
Hi, Susan.
Fuck is Susan. All right, yeah, you.
I am Victoria.
And the man that's walking away continues to walk rather slowly.
My name is Ulia.
Well, you can't use.
I keep distance, but I stay.
Yeah.
So Mazer keeps distance, but stays within view, so that they're able to follow without making it look like it's obvious.
It is just
I'm
part of
attempting to
friends.
And before too long, he disappears around a corner. Actually, not this way. So he goes around that corner.
Oh, he walked back past. I think he took a wrong turn.
Last time I followed someone down a darky, things didn't go well.
I'm gonna peek around the corner before I.
Alright,
leave.
as you peek
Give me a
around the
second.
corner, you see him, and then he just goes around another corner.
Is he just going around in square?
So,
We should probably move faster. We're gonna lose him.
Uh,
I didn't even see
Oh.
what way you went. Groina, they're going this way.
I don't know.
did
I
he go
am
around
too.
this corner?
Which corner did you go down?
Oh no.
Oh, okay.
between the two buildings.
I got.
And this is a bit of a squeeze for most of you.
They're only fat.
Even.
I mean, in the buildings aren't spaced correctly for a street. Who gets down there first?
Well, presumably Misery
right?
would make
Yeah.
sense. And
Yeah,
then-
so
and
you
then
guys move back.
Calytrix.
Like scoot.
Shimmy, shimmy.
The train.
There we go.
So
There
Mazer,
we
you
go.
round the
This is
corner
what we
up
want.
ahead, and he's just standing there facing back towards you. And he kind of like looks around, and he like can kind of he just kind of nods knowingly that he can kind of tell the others are there.
I
Do
hand
the
signal
lo-
him up, just kind of like a stop, just making sure towards our group. But I still look towards him.
Yeah, and he kind of does the ones on the pictures, are they?
No way, that's my father.
No.
What picture? Oh no.
I don't know read, so I couldn't tell your names, but what did you do? They seem to be after you pretty good. 100 gold's nothing too shabby.
Oh, 100 gold. Oh my god.
Hey,
I
can I
think
turn
I
myself
have-
in?
I think I,
No.
I think I have that much on.
Yeah? Oh yeah? I'm about to mug you.
Oh,
Don't mug her.
I hear what
Easier
you
to
say.
extort her.
Hey, that bread costs 1 gold, I hope you know.
okay. Well, I'm glad you got it for me as a present. Thank you.
We landed ourselves in accidental trouble.
Oh, I did the wrong thing.
And that is as much as we're willing to give away right now.
I have accidents all the time too. As the way he says that, you're just like, oh.
Yeah, that is exactly what happened. Our dwarf friend peed on a guard. It was very awkward.
I did nothing of the sort.
He was very drunk.
I may have done that.
We killed Cecil Fillon.
Um,
We did.
Did we?
Who's-
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
All of us.
Yes, we all of us did that.
Just gonna elbow Delafig.
All of us.
I don't know, host.
Oh, that's not so bad.
Doesn't
Must have
have
been
message.
somebody important then if they want that much money for it.
He was the.
Well, then my question is,
dentist for all the police.
what you doing in my turf?
Are you perusing, buying bread, looking for a hat?
Walking the streets ain't too smart if you killed somebody.
Hey, we're not too smart.
Well, you know, normally we are used to like forests and things, but in city it is very different. We are a band of assassins.
Oh, beautiful. Say that any fucking louder.
Band of assassins.
I hate echoes.
Oh dear.
He just kind of like shakes his head and looks directly to Mazery and kind of ignores the rest of them.
No, I don't think he's actually listening to us. I feel like we could just say that he's himself and he would be like,
You-
okay.
Delafig, do
I
show
like him.
Do a show on the thing.
No,
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 It's too
no,
early. Okay.
no. You keep that in the
For now.
for as long as you can.
Hey, well, it's gonna glow any second now.
Then we just say you set back on fire. He already thinks we're idiots.
Aye, the bird
Well,
thinks
that
we're
is-
idiots.
It's the
The
whole
bird
goal.
may be right.
Oh. That's why you came around here. You heard about us, did you? I think we riches might be able to make a deal, but I can't speak for that. I'm just me. You got to talk to boss for that.
Did you not just call it your turf?
Is my turf.
It's a shame.
Is every rich's turf. We family.
I bet it's shit.
Yes, he just said that, Alitheg. Thank you very much.
I know. I'm just saying.
I could take you there. Or I couldn't.
I will give you 3 gold.
Deal.
You will.
Wait, I'll take that then. Who's going? All of you?
Yes.
For all of us for 3 gold, no more.
I thought we said you and I weren't gonna speak.
Aye, that kind of fell through.
Alright then. Well, we better got to shimmy out of this little hidey hole then. Can't quite
Gotta
squeeze
get
past
out now.
you.
Aye, shimmy. Go, yeah, in the way, thank you.
Wait. The hell? Oh. I was like, wait a minute, I had 2 versions of them for a second there. It did the thing where like you can move the token without actually moving where they currently are.
I'm down there too.
Just calm down there.
You know I did.
And he just kind of squeezes through you guys. I meant to go forward, not through a wall. And he kind of stops at this little like corner and looks around to make sure nobody's around. And then he lifts this grate.
Oh, of course it's back.
More
Aye.
sewers.
Back in we go.
Why is it every sus person we've met? The sewer gate chilling.
Because most of the cops don't like sewers, believe it or not.
The nation's finest, treated
Beautiful. I'm staying in the
by
sewers for a month.
dirty water.
I mean, I don't really mind them that much. That is why I would just jump over them. I'm not like Groina, and I don't walk in the water. It is very gross.
It's not bad.
It's very
It
dark.
is. It is
pretty
disgusting.
bad. It's, you know, I
Uh-oh.
don't agree with her often, but it is pretty bad.
Alright, you're all here, but one of you's on top of another. And I can't tell who.
Oh.
There we are.
There you go.
So yeah, this doesn't go into like proper sewers. It just opens up into an underground like little passage. And then he kind of, as you descend, you drop into this little dark area. And he calls out, like, he does like a whistle, and a whistle replies to it. And then he goes, +6. Aye. And he starts to walk down the other way, which you can barely tell because it's dark. But yeah, he starts walking the other direction.
To the right?
Aye.
Yep. And eventually, I was going to say, be careful where you move. You moved. He kind of
Don't get stuck in the
goes
wall.
that way, and as you're walking down, you can barely see him standing in the dark is another dwarf. Dalifig, of course, you can see him just fine. There's a dwarf standing there with a heavy crossbow trained in the direction of the ladder. Because who better to put on watch than somebody who can see in the dark?
A nice crossbow you got yourself there.
Aye.
Where's the crossbow? I can't see a crossbow.
Don't you worry, there's a crossbow.
Is it on me head?
It will be if you don't shut up.
Perfect.
Did you aim at that head, please?
He kind of like
Yeah,
looks over the group of you and he goes,
Oh, beautiful.
pick 3, go in. Others stay.
Cali tricks will stay.
Well,
Groina will stay.
I paid the gold, so I think I should get to pick who goes in and who goes out. Let's be
I
honest.
think we should stick to what we discussed.
Well, yes, but I was more saying the 3 that go in.
Also, yeah, Verdon, it's almost time for you.
I think it is probably ideal that me, Groina, and Dalifix stay out.
Oh, beautiful.
Oh, you make AK.
Oh, I should move for the map on the stream too. I forgot.
Well, believe it or not, I'm not actually that stupid. I just, sometimes I have good
I
ideas.
don't believe you.
Well,
There is a dwarf right there.
He has to make a smart decision once in a while to know the stupid ones.
See? She understands.
Iggy,
I don't think that's a good thing.
Iggy, last time we were in the dark. No, what
Yes.
happened? She sort of like shuffles the straps on her back pants.
I think it's fine as long as it's not night or daytime time. I don't know, to
We
be
came
honest.
out at dusk. That I think.
I listen, it's hard to remember sometimes. Sometimes it glows, sometimes it don't. As much as it's setting your bag on fire.
We've already discussed that. It's gonna hurt. It won't hurt.
Aye, but it may shock people.
Right, Rick.
I say we just keep them as long as we can.
Okay.
Alright, so who's going past?
Who are you sending, Calatrick?
Well, you know, I'm thinking about it more, okay? We are going to
Okay.
send Misery because she can see. We are going to send
Is Misery a thief?
Yulia or I have forgotten her name. Give me a
Silva.
second. Silva. Which one of you is better talking to people like these?
I've dealt with these type of people before.
I don't like
Well, then-
talking.
Okay, well then I think it is good idea that Silva goes.
Nice, Silva.
And then last, I'm going to say probably me or Grena.
I'm starting to think you don't like me.
Well, no, it's more. Well, I can't separate you two, so I guess it will be me, Misery, and Silva.
Okay, well, we're doomed.
Right, well, if
Just remember to be respectful, Cali tricks.
And
No.
and don't talk about
I'm starting.
you know what.
No, you know, I'm starting to think you all think that I am maybe a bit stupid.
There's no thinking about it.
Well, that is incredibly rude. But we will go on.
Yeah, just past where the dwarf is standing there is a stairwell.
Also,
Actually,
Axel, are we only supposed to be able to see like our
Yes.
own square and that's it?
Well, not
Yeah,
just your
you
own
can
square,
see.
but pretty close to it. It's dark.
Okay.
You can't
so I
see
can
much of anything.
My own, like square plus 0.25 is about.
Yeah, it's a 5-foot dim light zone.
Okay.
I'll wait up here for the others.
Hey, we got
Fine.
much choice in the matter now.
Find where the door is. Oh, it is here. I have found it.
Hey, we're sending her in, she can't find the door.
It's
can't
very
even
dark.
read any
Alright, once you
books
get
down
past there, you can see the guy that led you in is standing here now, like, stowing that box that he carried in.
I'll thank him for leading us here.
Aye.
Thanks, mate.
Just through the other room. Boss is waiting. But you notice like the one characteristic that's carries over for all of these guys in here is they're all wearing very nice bowlers.
Oh, Silva, I heard their hats are very nice.
Oh,
And once you get into this area of the place, it is a little warmer. There's a nice little furnace running. There's a guy over next to on the other opposite side of the furnace just kind of chopping some wood with a little hatchet. And you can hear somebody cooking from another room. You can hear the distinct sounds of like a cleaver hitting wood. And sitting at the table in the back of the room is a goblin.
hello.
Wait, is it the goblin?
And of course, and the guy who's chopping wood, you can tell for locals is an Elanok, one of the northern tribesmen, because he's like 6'10". He's a very large man.
Well, well. Aye, aye. Bimbo, what have you brought me here, eh? 3 little lovelies been by down to my little place down here, eh? What can I do for you?
Well, you know,
Well,
I'm just
come on,
going
speak up.
I'm just going to let the bird speak.
Oh, the bed? Speaking with the bed? That sounds awful rough. Rather speak with the bed than a bed. If you get what I mean.
You know, unfortunately I do.
But yeah, now that you guys have gotten into the light and your eyes have adjusted, you can look at this goblin more. And just like the rest of the folks in here, he's wearing a very, very nice bowler. He's wearing a double-breasted vest that's got the 2 rows of buttons, like a kind of a heavy leather vest. A patched-up pair of pants. He's got more or less like a shillelagh, using it as a cane. He's smoking a pipe, and the sleeve on the right hand is actually shorter, and he has one like a wrist bracer kind of thing, but it's got pockets with tons of little tools in it. And for Mazery, you can recognize that those are thieves' tools, like lockpicking and everything.
He's also very small.
And yes,
And when
very small.
he stands up, but he doesn't just stand on the ground, he stands on the chair.
And even on the chair, he's probably still shorter than most of you.
Nate Simple? Talking with a bed? I don't like talking with a bed. You! Funny lass!
Yeah.
You speak.
What? Yeah. We need a safe place to stay to avoid the authorities.
No, not you. Horny lass.
Me?
Horny lass. You're the one that talk first.
What? My name is
You speak to me.
Calitrix. Oh,
I don't
okay.
care what your name is.
Oh, well,
My name's Big Willie.
Oh, it
You
is
care
very,
what my name is.
It is very nice to meet you, Big Willie. Well, you see, we have some issues. Maybe now we are wanted by police for assassination, and we need place to stay, and we could pay, or possibly do jobs for you in return.
Well, I don't know. You say money, but you're not telling me how much money.
Well, I could give you like 50 gold to let us stay for like until we need to go if you want.
Well, 50 gold. I don't know. What do you think about that, Tinkle?
When he says that, the big man kind of turns around and he's just like, scritches his head real slow, like, 50 gold's a lot of shiny, boss.
I don't know about that, though. 50 gold is a bit of a...
Tinkle ain't had that much money ever.
You seen them posters around there? Go.
Oh, they got pretty
I like
pictures.
these. They're pretty pictures, yeah. Much more than 50 gold.
How about 50 gold and we do jobs for you?
I don't know. 50 gold from you. What about your rest of your compatriots? What are they willing to pay?
I'm going to be honest, I think most of them were broke considering how they dress.
Hey now, I have a very nice outfit here.
Silva, how much gold will you give Big Willie?
5 gold.
5 gold?
I'm broke.
Yeah,
Oh,
see, I
you're
told
poor.
you, I figured they were broke. Misery, how much gold do you have considering you were living in dentistry?
Yes, let the bird talk. Speak up, Squawky. Don't speak. The bird's
No,
talking, but what about her?
No, she doesn't speak. I think the bird speaks for her. It is very strange, but we talk to bird. His name is Papa.
Papa.
You're named Big Willie, so I mean, it is, you know, you can't really do anything. I'm named Calitrix.
Yeah, sure. What do you say? Big Willie, the only important name here. Isn't that right, Tinkle?
You boss.
I think Twinkle is important name too.
Twinkle? No, Tinkle.
Oh,
Come on,
Tinkle.
respect my boys.
I'm very sorry. You know what? I say 51 gold now. It is all gold I have.
No. You had more than that. What you got on you?
Well, I've got my glaive. But I can't really give that for you, or if not, I can't really work.
I don't know. Give you something else?
I don't really have that much, to be honest. I have like 50. I have like 53 gold.
53 gold. Oh, I see. You're trying to get me. You said 51 was all you had.
I need money for food.
Food, hairs. Big Willie needs money for food. His boys. More important than you. Criminals on the run.
I mean, are you not also criminals on run?
On run? Nah. Got a
Just
comfy
in
establishment
hiding?
here. Hiding? Nah.
So why are you in sewers?
It's comfy down here.
You know what? The more I spend time in them, the more I think I agree with you.
Yeah, you see, you understand. Alright, so you. 53 gold. Pass here.
Okay. Kind of walks up and just puts like 53 gold on to the old table.
And for reference, though, like
Good.
when he places the money on the table, this is like fresh, clean, government coined money. You can tell immediately, like these are freshly made coins. Like these are new, shiny, just put into circulation.
Where'd you get this? You someone
Well,
important?
Well, you know, I traded them off of some guy and then laundered them through over in the East District. You know the snake gang? Yeah, the tunnel snakes?
Tunnel snakes?
Yeah.
No, I don't know them.
Oh, they're a small gang that runs money laundering over in East Section.
I don't know. That seems more like the territory of the good old Bishop Way hogs. I think you might be lying to me.
Well, maybe they lied to me, but I gave them money, they gave me money back.
I think you got scammed.
I may have gotten scammed. Let's be honest, I'm not smartest.
But let me see. Let me. You pay me 53 gold.
Yes.
That's nice. Not enough for your bounty. You're going to be doing a job for me. But that's just your payment. What about the others?
Well, I think our bounty is like 100 gold total. I don't think it's like 100 gold per head.
53 gold is not 100.
So we all do job for you.
Yeah, but I pay too.
Okay.
Actually,
well,
speaking of that,
I think
Big Willie would have a stack of papers on his desk, which are more of those posters. So you've seen them already. The thing that strikes Big Willie that is interesting is that these are alive. Not alive or dead, alive. And that doesn't happen often.
I think it's right. With the circumstances here, it's reasonable to go ahead and ask for a bit more your bounty. See, this doesn't happen often. Understand?
What, that you have people trying to hide using your people?
Excuse me? Say again. I can't understand you.
Okay, that is a little bit rude, but what I was trying to say is that many people don't come down here looking for help.
I don't know. You don't know me. I'm a right humanitarian. These parts.
Well, I mean, we are in these parts. Where is your humanitarian?
All over the place. You don't know? You didn't see up? Saw you guys running around up there. Got news.
Yes, I mean,
Got
listen,
eyes
I should not argue. I have paid my debt. It is okay.
You haven't paid your debt yet. Paid part of it.
Well, I paid like most of it. I have to do job. I have to do job. That is it. Oh, well, this is bad. You know what, Silva? I think you do talking now, right?
Dear lady's funny, boss.
He's very funny.
Sylla's just gonna sit down in front of him and ask, what is it we can do to repay this debt?
Well, first things first. What do you got to trade?
I have nothing but a small amount of gold and the food in my backpack.
Food in your backpack, small amount of gold. Any interesting clothing? Any heirlooms? Anything like that? There's a big request here for me to shelter you guys. Who knows who's out there looking for you?
Nothing fancy, just the clothes I'm wearing.
Well, we'll take the clothes you're wearing, take your gold,
I
and
can't give you what?
we'll give you some sack.
I'm not wearing a sack.
Well, you're not living here then.
What?
See, you got on me. You're willing to work with me. No matter how unreasonable it is. Clothes are comfortable. But you know what's plenty comfortable? Potato sack.
You know, Silva, you did
how-
say your clothes were very nice. I think you
Yes.
must agree with him.
We got another room over there in the with the bunk beds. Go over there. Tinkle will get you some clothes, and you give me that gold. You understand? Anyways, your stuff needs to be cleaned anyway. Look at that. Look how filthy. You've been running around in the sewers. You smell awful. You're making my place smell awful. You understand that?
Yeah, sorry, sir.
See, this is why I do not touch sewer water, I just jump.
Yes. Your fur smells awful, though.
Yes, I probably do need a bath, to be honest, but listen, we are on run, it is a little bit difficult.
Well, you say that. It's always important to keep yourself well clean, no matter where you go. The more you stink, the more people will smell you coming.
That is also true. You don't happen to have bath, do you?
Oh, we have baths. First, we need to negotiate, or we'll let you use it.
Once we sort deal out, I will have bath and then not smell up place.
Yeah, exactly. You understand me? Alright, so we got a deal through the one there. Squawkers. Come here. Tell me, what do you got in trade? Hello?
You know, sometimes
She's gesturing a bit. Positioning, just give her a moment.
you have to,
Alright.
you have
It's a
to
bit
tell the
hard to
bird
work
what
with.
to say.
Oh, exactly. I understand. It's hard enough here. You never got to tell with these guys what to
You
say,
know-
what to do. It's a real logistical problem. And I imagine going through another thing when you can't speak is even harder. I really feel for her.
You know, usually it's pretty quick. She's very impressive. You know, is it also a good time to mention that you have 3 more people outside who also need to make deals with you and have gold?
Oh, exactly. Now, once you guys are out there, they're gonna come in. Gonna have
Alright,
Bimbo bring them right in once you're done.
I'm gonna come back in and gold on the table.
Wait, so you went and stripped?
Well, he told me to go in the other room and change into the building, right?
They had some Tinkle brought in some potato sacks.
Oh, okay.
Cover
So
herself
just some
up.
basic
Some
clothes, okay.
sackcloth.
Not a literal potato sack, but some just thrown together like hemp.
Sackcloth clothing, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm looking very annoyed at that.
Big Willie will just nod to squawkers. All right. That's a good trade. A good trade for information. Yeah. I'll agree to that. You'll do the job for me still, but I agree to that. You see, I know sign language. It's an important thing around here. You get some people that are deaf, or mute, or stuff like that. I'm a well-educated individual, don't you know?
You know, you seem like it. You do run completely legitimate business down here.
All right. So. Right.
Well, misery.
Silva, do you have any idea what they're saying?
No, I don't.
Okay, I'm just making
I don't
sure.
talk with my hands.
No, it is kind of interesting. it is like those. I just don't get them, you know. They just seem so inefficient.
One sec. Alright. Good. Alright then. So, got your stuff. Got a deal on you guys. Bimbo! Bring in the other three! Tinkle, you watch these three.
Yeah, so the other three of you are led back in here now. I'll just drag you out down.
Civil.
Oh boy, we got a fancy group here.
Fancy.
Groina's
Real
clothes
fancy.
are like torn up. She's wearing a sailor's jumper.
Hey, you have a funny definition of fancy.
Aye, I like being called fancy.
Tinkle,
Nice.
bring the other two out into the other room. You watch them. We need to have a private conversation here. Once I'm done talking to these, I'll bring them back in. Okay? Call you then.
Okay, boys.
Thanks, Tinkle.
So how did
Well.
Fuzzy Legs get on?
Fuzzy legs?
Aye, how did Fuzzy Legs?
Woman. She has horns. Fuzzy legs. Not very smart.
Bit dim.
Oh, right. Horny lass.
Aye, that's the one.
Well, she did quite well, I'd say. But,
Aye,
you
very
see,
proud of her.
you see here, we got a, we got a thing where you got a passage here.
Oh, aye.
Tell me, how much money you got?
Oh, I'm a lowly deckhand. We don't get
Aye.
paid much.
Aye,
I
we
don't
have
get
been
paid much, you
sailing.
get something.
No.
Tell
Aye,
me,
but most of it
big-
gets on ale.
Tell me, Big Willie. Do you
Yeah,
get
my name's Big
many
Willie.
fancy guests down there?
Fancy guess?
Do you
What
have any people who like looking at special rare things?
Well, I don't know. Let me think. You know, might be something need to grease my wheels here. You know, help me think along. I'm having some troubles here.
Yulia, could you turn around for a sec?
Okay.
If you could keep this private, Willie, that would be great. 'Cause,
Private?
and she's gonna sort of take off her glove and show up her hand.
I was gonna say, if you want, you can whisper to Big Willie.
Yeah, I am. Alright, that is the command. Beautiful.
Yeah, it's just /W, the person's name.
Yeah. The amount of times I've almost done it with like W first.
You know, Silva, I'm curious to see what they are talking about.
See.
Yeah.
You know, something like this, I might be able to just help. What you got for me?
Yeah, she puts back on the gloves and she's like, "Yeah, let me in, and I'll pay 20 gold. You can show me off to whoever you like in private without the group's eyes. As you know, my kind aren't really known very well."
I don't know about that. The Big Willie ain't some sort of it. Big Willie's the intellectual type.
Aye, you seem intellectual to me.
Well, exactly. See, he did.
You're very well dressed.
Oh, thank you.
Tell me, do you ever have to move any goods that maybe you shouldn't have?
The accent's a bit infectious, mate.
Any contraband, maybe? Maybe it's things you don't want prying eyes to find.
I don't know. You see, these things happen.
Aye.
And who knows? Who knows who's the one moving and who's the one not?
Because
Understand?
we're both humble deckhands.
Right.
But I happen to be on very good terms with the captain of a small little humble vessel. And I'm sure maybe a word in the right direction could get you a little spot in a corner somewhere where no one will look. Maybe you can move us some things
Well,
around.
you see, in this situation, need a bit of collateral. To understand that you're not just going to cheat me later.
Very honourable.
You do me good, and I do you good. You leave me something important, I'll keep it safe for you. You come through for me, I'll give it back. You understand?
How would 20 gold do, though?
20 gold is a drop in the... I'm talking about important.
I am afraid I don't have nothing important.
I don't know. You got plenty of things to off. Leave me in here. Get it fixed back on you next time.
I'm afraid I'm fairly attached to all my appendages.
Willie will just flick out a knife from his wrist. Yeah, that could be fixed.
Hey, that's a nice knife you got yourself there.
Oh, thank you.
I would maybe 30 gold, Sam. And the space on the ship, move whatever objects you may want to move. I have it on very good authority that the Lord in this don't tend to check the ships. They kind of get shied away from.
30 gold and your boots.
My boots.
Yeah.
You can have.
We got plenty of dwarves around here. Give you
you can have me boots.
Yeah.
Grand. Could I have some sacks or something to put on them?
Oh,
My feet get very cold.
We got some spare shoes around here. Plenty of dwarves around here, you see. And they're right, Bimbo!
Yeah, basically, once you've traded you take off the boots, the other dwarf that was up standing guard will eventually come in here, take off his boots, and put those ones on and leave them.
Wonderful.
His boots are a bit worn. I'm being a lot worn. Like,
oh no.
Got that one like hole where the big toe kind of sticks out a little bit.
You've worn worse, Dialophic. You've worn worse.
I may have, but I thought it's that now. It's just sort of gonna say in Dwarven, "Aye, thank you, mate. Look after him."
All right, that's you said along, little fella. He says, "Little fella," while he's deeper than you.
No way, I'll take that.
Alright, so the two here who haven't quite made a reasonable deal here. We haven't even talked to you yet, miss.
So, Yulia, throughout this conversation, you've noticed one prevailing theory that comes up a lot. He's got a lot of boys and they need clothes.
Yeah. That was my,
Okay, I was making sure, like, that's a definite thing that you would think of going through this.
Oh yeah, that's what I was thinking about the whole time.
So you two, what you got to deal?
Alright, Yulia. My excellent though yours might not be.
Well, I notice you all have fine hats and you all need clothes, and that's my specialty. As you can tell from what I'm wearing, I like making clothes. I'll pull out like my set of needles or whatever that I use for weaving and sewing.
Yeah, like a seamstress kit.
Yes. You got plenty of nice clothes. They need to take it off of you and put it on big old Tinkle over there.
Tinkle just kind of turns around and looks at it and is like, boss, that wouldn't fit me.
Well, it's fine. We patch it together and make it bigger. You look adorable.
As
Imagine
comical
you
as
can
that
touch
would
three things.
be, that I
Imagine
don't
him
think
in
he
a
would like it.
dress. Imagine
If
him
you
in a
want,
dress.
I can make him a big one for you.
Oh,
For him.
that'd be lovely. Isn't that right, Tinkle?
I mean, if you say so, boss.
Well, it'd be lovely.
I can be undercover.
Undercover, yeah, exactly. Oh, that's a great time.
And you need some pants too, right?
Hey,
I
I'm
can-
wearing
I-
pants right now, but yeah, that'd be nice.
Make you a nice pair to go with your nice coat and nice hat and your new
Oh,
boots.
yeah. I love it. Yeah, you see? We need some good clothes. We look at status here. Because we're big
Exactly.
important here. And here, Paddington Square Riches, we're important. Got big business here.
Gotta look the part.
I look the part. Alright, so, you make us some clothes. You pay for all the materials. So let's get out the upfront cost materials. What sort of things we're looking for? We're looking for silks. We're looking for some big important stuff. We're looking for some I don't know, something good. What do you think, Tinkle? Some nice gold some gold etching on the clothes. You know what the nobles have? Something like that. Can you imagine? Can you imagine Bill Ding Dong over there jumping gaudy?
Oh, I look very good.
You'll shine like that.
Oh, that'll be beautiful. So let's say, know a place you can get materials around here? So I know some. You can get a cheap post. Know any good places though?
Yeah, if you got any suggestions or who you have dealings with to get lots of fabric, 'cause it looks like you got a lot of people to clothe.
Oh yeah, of course. Probably make a deal here. You see, 10 gold. 10 gold. You run that? You through.
Yeah. All right. I can do that. I'll get you 10 gold and get you all nice suited up.
Ah, excellent. Now you're the last one. You see, Big Willie's not a pervert. I don't really need to see that. Like, it's interesting and all, but like, you know, you see plenty of things in life. I don't need someone coming down on me because of something I've seen.
Oh, no, that is not what I meant. I meant, in the past, I have been priced very high for what you saw.
Right.
And I'm not saying sell me, because I quite like the group I'm in. But I am saying you could make a wee show out of it. You know, come see me sell some tickets. I'll act all ladylike and proper. And I'll give you 30 gold.
I don't know about that. You see, this sounds a bit like you'd have a bad time. Imagine in your position, you wouldn't want to be stared at and making of. It's seen as some sort of oddity. I understand that.
You are quite the gentleman. I am surprised.
Of course he is. Look what he's wearing.
That's
Yeah,
true.
see?
He does have a very fancy hat.
He has a very fancy hat.
Also,
We should get you a fancy hat.
I don't need that attention. Don't need to make any shows here. So, something else. Come on.
Grunda sort of rummages through her backpack and her eyebrows sort of raise at an object, but then she just whips out her coin pouch. She's like, I have about 56 gold and I will give you 55 gold.
Alright. That works.
Well,
Hey, maybe we should have led with that.
yeah, you know what? I thought it
You
was
know what? In
gonna
the
work,
future,
so I
we
was
leave
like,
with the 56 gold, eh?
56 gold, I will
Aye.
give you gold, you leave me alone.
You have 1 gold. You still got the bread.
Yeah, I'd
That's my
leave you
bread.
with 10 gold. It's fine.
Hey, so you only need 1 gold. It's fine. I'll just.
Well, goes a lot here.
That is true. I'm just gonna drop.
Yeah, sure.
Pretty much take 1 gold out and just dump the coin pouch onto the table.
Ah, thank you. All right. So, Bimbo, Tinkle, bring him in.
All right, so they let you, the rest of you all back in now that Big Willie's done extorting you all.
I'm very proud of you because he tells us you didn't get us killed.
Yeah, Horny Lass was very good. Very generous. She really cares about y'all.
Oh, beautiful.
I don't care, but here we are being told that I care.
You care.
I see, that's why you like honesty.
You care like I care.
You know, I am starting to think that you do care about people, so yes, I agree.
Oh, that's lovely. All right. So, now that we've all paid our dues to Big Willie, got a job for you. You understand?
Aye.
Aye.
Because you gotta prove to me you'll be worthy here. Worthy of my care, my fine-handed care. Care sounds a little bit like a New Yorker. I'm sorry. Well, you see, little fella there. Oh, what's your name? You know, I'll learn your name. What's your name?
Aye, me.
Yeah.
Aye, that'll be Dalifig. Dalifig and R.
Delafug, okay.
Sure. Aye, that'll do.
So,
I've gone by worse.
Delafug,
Yeah.
Yes.
you said you know the business.
I know sailors.
A business moving things around.
Aye.
I got a problem with it.
Aye, what be your problem?
You see, along the river, we got a bit of an exit from the sewers.
Aye.
We got a little boy, a little army fella. It's gotten in the way of our movements.
Oh, aye.
I need you all to deal with him.
In what way would you have us deal with him?
We are notorious assassins, as Big Willie has been made aware of. I'm sure
Grania, shut up.
he knows exactly what we need to do.
I just shut up.
It's pretty self-explanatory.
So, basically what you want is him to be out of your way.
Need him out of my way. Exactly.
Aye, that can be done.
You do it any way you want.
Well,
As long as he doesn't bother me ever again.
I could just cut out his tongue.
No.
That's not gonna move him out the way. That's just make him not talk.
He's not a loud fella. He's an annoying fella. He gets in the way. And Big Willie. Big Willie does not like pitching his tubes.
Aye, I've had that issue too.
You know, I think it is very easy just to have people trip into ocean, so maybe we just go that route.
We can talk about it on the way.
Big Willie likes his tubes to himself. Big Willie likes the stuff to go right into that and be able to flow right through there. You understand?
So you want us to be your fiber?
I feel like they stand a bit too much.
Groina's just laughing into her turtleneck.
So,
no. I am very excited to help you out and unblock your tubes to let people to let your liquids pass freely. Don't worry. I am an excitable girl.
Don't mind her, she's a bit simple.
Oh yes, I understand, Elefag. So,
no, I thought his name was Dalifig for the longest time, but I think Dalifug fits you more.
Okay, fuzzy trousers.
Sure, honey lass. Make fun of him.
Aye, honey.
I hate everything to do with everything.
Aye, that's the idea.
What'd she say?
She
She
says
says
she
she's
loves
your
your
hat. The
leadership
hat's even
and your
very
hat.
nice.
Oh, I see. Thank you, lass.
He
Appreciate
said
you.
thank.
I can understand him. I'm right here. Here's one that has issue with my accent.
You
What
know
you
what?
say?
Calitrick, shut up. Just bought a freedom. Temporary freedom.
Well, you understand that I have this job for you,
Aye.
Aye.
and you complete it right, and let's stay here. As long as you uphold your side to the bargain, that is.
Of course.
Of course.
So, you gotta go from here. You go up the like a.
There's a tunnel off of this area that goes to it.
Okay, you go up there. You take a right, and
Aye.
you follow down the tubes. You go about 50 paces down, take a left, and then go into the low area, down about the place that goes about 10 degrees down. Not the place that goes about 8. 8 is wrong. 8 is wrong. You're going the wrong way.
Okay. 8 wrong, 10's right. Okay.
10 right. 10 right. You go down there.
Right,
Take
now
a
write
right.
that down.
I can't ride.
You take a right, and you follow that way down. You follow the water. You go down there, pop up back to the street. Gotta make sure you go for the third opening, not the first or the second. Otherwise, you end up right in the middle of a place you don't want to be. And you follow down that way. Go up there. Take a left on 15th Street. Go down past Little Biggie's House of Meats. And take a
Lovely.
right from the end of that end there. Go down,
Aye.
and you go back down into the sewer. Go about a block into the west from there. You go up again, and you take a left. You take a left at the Shrine of Luke.
Left at the Shrine Loop. Okay.
The Shrine of Luke, yeah.
Aye.
8 degrees is right.
And you
No,
follow
not
that
eight.
you follow that about 40 paces,
Aye.
and then you take
Is that-
you take the ladder over the wall there.
Is
Up
that
here.
Go on
40
the other
of
side of the
your
wall.
paces or our paces?
What do you think?
Aye, your
Yes.
paces.
You figure it out. You'll be
Okay.
fine. I believe in you,
Aye,
Delafuck.
we got this. Oh, this is very good.
Doomed.
You follow there, and then you let me see. Tinkle, is it a left or a right at the bathhouse?
Who'd you ask?
Tinkle.
The
Left or right?
it's not either, boss. It's the drain.
Oh, the drain. Oh, of course. Right. Stand. You go down the drain. You go up left, and you go north south, and go around in a figure 8, and then you pop out into the river. From there, you go up the river about 50 meters, and it'll be a drainage pipe.
Okay. Is that where we gotta go? That
Yeah.
drainage pipe, yeah. Okay,
Yeah.
good. Fuzzy legs, did you get that?
You know, I could just hit you in head, Dallifug.
Yeah, I could, but do you really want to try me?
Violence? No violence here.
Aye,
No,
are you
I'm-
bringing
that's-
violence to Mr. Willie's house?
No, I'm just going to stay quiet. I understand we go north, south, do figure 8, go through drain, it is good time.
No, you don't go 8, 10, not 8.
To
No.
figure
I don't
Okay.
figure 8, I figure 10.
No, we
You
go
said
past...
10, we figure-
No,
I
I know,
figure
we
10.
know...
Galifig.
Oh.
Yes.
Shut up. We're gonna go do the job. We're not gonna fight over where we're going. He's
Yeah,
an
yeah,
idiot.
But
you're
I'll have
wrong.
the fun.
You're wrong. You take a right at the Wibble Bubble.
Aye.
No, I'm kidding. You take a right at the bank down there.
Past Biggie's meats.
Yeah.
All right. I think you've got your directions, so you guys can head out. And
Are we sure
we're
we've
gonna
got
go
nothing
ahead
to
and
say?
take our break now. So we're gonna take our short bathroom and snack break.
Okay, dokie.
I hope you guys had fun with Mr. Big Willie.
No.
Always.
You know, he is best NPC so
I
far.
always
I'm a
have
big
fun
fan.
with Big Willie.
Aye. That's the joke.
Aye.
I'm
He's
starting
hokey
to not
pokey.
like Big Willie.
And
You'll get
basically,
used to it.
when we get back, you guys will be making navigation checks or some form of thing to try to find your way.
Oh, we're good at that.
FMB. Sailors lead the way.
Sailors. Pavement. It's just like water, except hard.
Glass, it's just like food, except like blood.
But yeah, if you need to get a drink, go to the bathroom, get something to snack on, this is the time to do it. Just get up and stretch for a bit. Whatever you need to do, do it. I'll be back in a
Gonna
few
go
minutes
run
myself.
a K-mile run.
Oh, 5 minutes. Easy peasy.
Easy.
My throat hurts.
I'm digging the voice though.
Thanks. I
Doing a
practiced
really
quite a
good,
bit.
doing a real good job.
Actually, I don't know if you'd be able to tell, but I'm doing a South African accent. It's a bit hard.
Little bit. You kind of go in Aussie in some places.
Yeah. It's hard when you get everyone doing their own accents. It kind of mixes in.
Yeah, I feel.
Yeah, my accent's been the hardest.
You say your accent was the hardest?
Yeah. You can
Do
tell,
you-
right, when you listen?
Yeah. When Popo talks, yeah. I don't know how you do it. I don't know how you pull off that accent. It's really impressive.
I'm back.
Oh, sorry for bullying you guys.
Disgrace.
So what is this gang gonna do with my clothes now that I've found those up?
Who knows?
Just
That's
The
creepy.
dwarves
You
gonna
gotta,
wear 'em.
you gotta ask Big Willie that.
Gonna smell your panties.
he said he wasn't a pervert.
That's true. He's an
Aye.
intellectual. It's
Alright, Willie might not be a
twinkle.
pervert, but what was his name? Bimbo might be.
Bimbo. I know he's
Got the
dwarven.
one with their boots.
Aye, he's dwarven.
I got to keep my leather armor though, right?
But yeah.
Oh, bye bye.
No.
Your SC's dropping.
No, you lost your armor.
What?
Get fucked.
I hate this.
I mean, this is why when you're making negotiations, you don't mention your clothing or gear.
Hey, this was all out of character.
Oh, I know. Well,
What would that make my armor class then?
just your dexterity bonus plus 10.
So like 11.
Nah.
Yeah, 13.
Oh, okay. All right, I'm gonna be right back real quick.
Good luck.
How you guys doing in chat? Having fun? Yeah, I kind of figured, Jordan.
Be right back.
Yep. Glad to hear it, no clue. It's always a good time when you get Verdant in to play a goblin.
Back. Question for you, Axel.
Uh-huh.
Can the cartographer's tools be used on any soft material, or is it paper restricted only?
I mean, you can do cartography on anything. You could draw a map on wood if you wanted to, but like.
Yeah, I was kind of asking if I can just do it on a piece of wood.
Yeah.
Are we still here where I could scroll out of the map, or are we like already kind of kicked out the door?
I think you guys are going to be on your way now. We'll see what happens with those navigation checks when we get back.
Okay.
But before that,
I am back.
Welcome back.
So, I'll slink back into the shadows now until I'm needed.
yep. I mean, while we're on break, you're fine.
Sorry.
Alright, so for successfully, to some degree, managing to surf through this conversation with Big Willie and not get yourselves, I don't know, stabbed to death or turned over to any kind of authorities, you all gain 52 experience points.
Level
Hey,
2.
baby.
Is that enough?
No, it's I need.
Oh, isn't it? Oh, it should be. Then never mind. So
It
it's
should be.
55 then.
Oh,
That'll
it's
do
not
it.
right, 200. Oh, okay.
246.
You're at 246 now. If you gain 55, that'll put you at 301.
Oh,
301, baby.
Which is exactly 1 point over level 2.
Level 2, baby.
So before we resume, we'll level you all up. Which for level 2, most of you just gain more hit dice, first thing first. So you get a second hit die, which means you get more hit points. And the way that this works for hit points is you either get a set amount based on what class you're playing, or you get the die roll plus your constitution modifier. Either way, you add your con modifier, but you can either choose to take the average roll, or roll and risk to get the higher roll.
How much XP was it again?
Everybody should be at 301.
Then I just roll a hit dice with my con.
No.
Nice.
How was it I roll for HP?
Yeah, I don't actually know how people are doing that.
Yeah. Calvin, how'd you do it?
I'm just using level character matter. So you go to your character sheet and hit the cog, and on the bottom right there's a button that says launch level plus character matter, and you just go through that and it will do it all for you.
Bottom right level.
Just make sure to hit the launch level plus, not launch level 1.
I'm not seeing any launch level. I'm just seeing next, or back to top, or opt out.
Wait, what? Yeah. So are you in character matter now?
Yes.
Yeah. So you should be on like those. It should say like welcome to character matter level up.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, just click next and go through that.
Okay. Frick.
Oh, that's a
Well, that's 1d8 plus, so you rolled a 3, but you did that, and then you add your Constitution modifier.
You don't usually
Another
get your
three.
con mod after level 1.
Yes, you do. Every level.
Yeah.
For
Okay.
Ranger, you do at least.
It's for every class. You get your Constitution modifier at every level.
I'm at 22 max HP. August.
Why is that done too? Why is that done too?
I don't know.
Gavin,
I don't know.
taking my first one.
This is why I don't use Charactermancer, I just do it myself.
I like Charactermancer.
I like when
What's
bots
your-
do things right, but I don't trust Roll20's bots.
What's your roll?
It's your hit die number. So for you it's a d6, or you can do the average. Which if you do it average, it's 4 plus your con modifier.
I might, because it rolled 2, just do it the natural way.
Yeah, if it double rolled, you can go ahead and just re-roll it the normal way.
Yeah, I'll just re-roll it, like, without using Charactermancer, because that thing fucked me up.
Nice.
So, 1d6 plus con, right? Or am I a 1d10? I forget.
You're a d10.
Should I have?
10,
Should my,
okay.
should my armor class have went up with that level up?
No.
Because it's just, should be 3. 13.
Yeah.
1d10 plus con modifier, which is 1. Yeah.
Nice.
I'm at 20 hit points.
What's the command to roll again? I forgot. It's been so long since
Slash
I've done
roll.
it. Slash roll.
Or slash R.
Slash roll.
Either one.
Yeah, or slash R.
Any spaces in between anything?
Slash R space, the number of dice, a D, and then the actual dice type. So it's like slash R space 1d8,
1d8 for me, yeah.
and then plus your
Yeah,
Constitution
that's
modifier.
my con.
Yeah.
Base plus 2 or just together plus?
Alright. And also, because you guys
Together.
leveled up,
Okay.
What is
so
your con modifier?
Mac and Socks, you're a level 2 bard now, so you now know Jack of all trades and Song of Rest.
Yeah.
Which, for Jack of all trades, it's pretty easy. In your character sheet, what we'll do is we just go to your character sheet, we go to the little cog here. And where is it? There's a button that just turns on Jack of all trades. There it is, yep. This little toggle button on there. It's already on, so now you have Jack of all trades activated.
Nice.
And you'll notice that all your
Sick.
skills are now 1 point higher than they used to be, the ones you're not proficient with.
Nice.
Oh, I get a fighting style at level 2. Look at me go.
And then in addition to that, you get what's called Song of Rest, which you'll want to write down. You've already got it going, it looks like. Which lets you,
Yeah,
when you take a short rest, you can do a little bring and heal everybody a little bit.
Great.
In addition to that, you learn one more first level spell of your choice.
Yeah, I took a Thunder Wave.
Nice.
That character level thing that I did really made it really easy.
Yeah, I'm just going through it with everybody because you guys are all pretty new for the most part. And Dalafig, you are now a level 2 cleric. You don't get any more new spells, but you do get another spell slot for first level spells. You have 3 now.
Okay.
That should be
So,
automatic on the
couple
character
slots
sheet, though.
remaining up. Yeah, it went up to slot total 3, but it didn't go up to slots remaining 3.
Yeah, just put it up since you, well, not right. You keep the at 2 until you rest, and then it goes
Oh,
up to 4.
until you read. Okay, yeah.
But beyond that,
That's how
you learn Channel Divinity once per rest now. It's a new
Oh, yeah.
trait.
Change your fighting style.
And you get domain features because you're a level 2 cleric.
Dude.
Oh, and good night, Shroom. I'm hoping I didn't miss that by too much. I'll switch us back to the main screen while we're leveling. Alright. So on the front of your character sheet, luckily, I'm adding a resource to it above the stats and stuff, or above your like stout, dwarven resilience, etc. There's a little spot that now has channel divinity with a 1 out of 1. So when you use it, you can just turn down that.
Okay, cool.
And you get 3 different channel divinity abilities. You get the generic one that everybody gets, which is turn undead.
Oh yeah.
All clerics get that one. And then you get the 2 from your domain. The title domain.
Yeah, I need to open up the PDF.
Which for you, the title domain, they are... Smooth Sailing is the one you get at 2nd level.
Hey.
And then when you get to 6th level, you'll get Blow the Man Down.
Cool. I actually partially remember what both of them are.
Alright. Navik knows what he's doing pretty much. But what did fighters even get at 2nd level? I forget. Just action surge, that's right.
Surge.
Sarah's rogue gets Cunning Action. One of the most important abilities for all rogues, in my opinion. Yeah, exactly. You can now dash, disengage, or hide as a bonus action on your turn. Anger.
I'm trying to decide on a spell.
Yeah, and then you'll get Font of Magic as well. So you get sorcery points now.
Oh, okay.
Which
I'm not
your
really
sorcery
sure
points will
what to
always
go
be
with
equal
here.
to your level. So you'll have 2 currently.
Okay.
And then Grina, yes, you've already got
I've
your.
got it.
You got your.
I took archery as the fighting style, so I put a +2 on the crossbow and shot for the
Nice.
attack roll.
It's a good choice.
Aye, it is. Anything
Typical, but
with
it's
+2.
good.
I'm a plain Jane kind of girl.
Aye. Yeah, I mean, I looked when I was when you made the character. I was like, the only other real option for you is probably Mariner.
Yeah, but I looked at it and I was like, I don't think we're gonna be swimming in the streets. I'm scared to fail.
You'd be surprised.
Go swimming in the sewers. I'm fast as fuck, boy.
But at least you also get rugged though, which is real good.
Oh yeah. It also describes Grina very well.
In the stores, and suddenly we hear a sludging sound behind us. It's
That's just
Grina. It's Grina, like
constantly wet.
doesn't swim.
Oh my.
Just trudges through it on her knees. Not deep enough to swim in.
What,
So,
what
yeah.
did he say the guy was that we were going after?
Hmm?
Oh
What did
boy.
he say we were going after? I couldn't.
A guy that was in his way. And blocking his tubes.
He specifically said a gnome.
Okay.
A gnome. Great. And we're doing a
they'll
hate
just-
crime against
They'll
a
just
midget.
throw him in the river. Look, just a gnome.
I'm a midget.
break. Aye, go, like, talk to him midget on midget level.
I don't think that's how it works.
I mean, if we talk to him, it's going to be offensive. You have to squat down. Groina might not, she's 5'2".
Squat down.
Yeah, that Groina is very, very small.
This group of 6 people squatting around this room.
Meh, see?
Man, see? Get out of my water, see?
No, monitor, don't turn off to save energy. Yep. Bloody bastard.
Alright, let me know when you're all done leveling up.
I'm done.
I
think I'm done. I'm pretty sure.
I am
think I'm
done.
So for the two that are going to be trying to navigate us, go ahead and roll us some navigation checks.
Oh dear.
But wait, before they start navigating, I'm gonna give one of them a pat on the back and tell them you can do it.
So you're giving it an inspiration? Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, beautiful.
Delafeg is navigating too, right?
Yeah.
Aye, it's Groina.
I'll give it to you.
Fantastic. Thanks for the encouragement.
Yeah.
Alright, where the fuck is navigation?
Yeah, that's what I was about to ask, Michael.
No, in skills.
Yeah?
No, in
Alright, so if you're rolling for this, it'll be navigation using wisdom.
Oh, it
Oh,
will be, yeah.
baby.
Oh, you are.
Because you're trying to recall details.
Right, go for it first.
I shall start.
Roll that wisdom.
I, for God's sake.
Oh, when
But you have. Might want to use that right away.
I might. What do I get?
1d6.
1d6.
I roll a 1d6. Let me.
Hey.
That was Dalafig.
I fucked up.
It's a slash first.
Yeah, I realized as soon as I did it, I was like, wait a second.
There we go.
So I got.
Before.
Okay. 9.
So 4 on top of 8.
Yeah, you got 12, and I got. Groina got 13.
Alright. So you only get lost twice. Only.
Dalafig, I told
Twice.
you it was 10.
No,
degrees,
it was.
not
I
8.
don't. No, I said you figure 8 and then you figure 10.
Oh no, that's what Carrie Trigg said. For God's sake. I said
Oh.
not
Why'd
10
you let me listen to
degrees.
her for then?
I don't know. She has some good ideas.
Well, I, you know.
Shut up, we're navigating.
We're busy. That would have been wonderful. I told you to write it down.
The only paper I have is Salty Romance, and I haven't finished reading it yet.
Oh, don't use that.
Can you rip out a page for me
Oh,
of the back cover?
The
you
back
know,
cover.
you miscreant.
Give me that blank page at the beginning or end that's blank for some reason.
You know, Carrie, oh, fine. Just do rip up paper. They'll pass you a torn piece of paper, I guess.
Alright, and I
Beautiful.
whip out my cartography tools here and start scrawling where we've been.
Alright.
Alright.
Well, she does that. I'm telling you, it wasn't a figure 8, it's a figure 10.
I think we're coming up on it, actually.
Oh,
Glares at DM.
Alright. But eventually, like I was saying, you do make your way there. So you find your way back under the sewers again, and you come out of a tunnel into a larger opening, and you can hear someone working in the other side of it. So you're like, oh yeah, this is probably it.
About hats.
Give me a second to move you around and stuff.
Hey, you need a hat.
Because there's 6 fucking drawings out there. That
I
people
told you
can
that's
that even
not
though the
me.
drawing shite.
That's
they
my
can't
father.
make it
That
big
is my
Willie.
father.
Dalvik, you're the only one that it looks right because you're already
It
an
looks
ugly
nothing
fucker.
like me. I
It
know, it
does.
looks nothing like me.
Your nose is a bit fat in the picture, to be honest.
Hey, it's my father.
Oh my god.
Give me a second to just move you into the map.
What kind of name? I'm not even recording.
Mike and Socks, could you stop moving?
No.
Makes it a lot harder to move your token if you keep moving it.
Stop
Going side to
resisting!
side.
Stop resisting!
Alright, so you guys exit the tunnel into this area, and you can hear on the other side, he's just kind of like working away. For the, I don't know if you can actually see him from where you're standing on the on your side.
I bet I fucking probably can't, to be honest.
I think maybe we start by talking to him. Maybe he's very reasonable.
He's a gnome, so we need the humble people. Dalvik, I give me room on you.
Why, if I did think I'd be this sober,
Aye.
you're a fool.
Um,
And I ain't giving him gold.
I have 1 gold to my name.
Yeah, you wouldn't give him that. I would offer him my boots. I prefer to have misplaced them.
Alright, let's just see if talking works and then talking don't.
Can Misery see anything that we can? Because we shouldn't just walk right up to him.
Well, there's an area of brighter light over there that Misery can't see by him. But for the most part, yeah, she's fine.
Okay.
I still think talking to a
Don't-
knight would...
Wait, stop moving. 1 sec. As you say, don't just start moving around.
I'll charge at him.
And as he was moving, and as soon as you guys sitting over there, he can hear you, and he just turns and he's like, "So we are. Don't come closer."
Hello? I don't come closer. That's fine. We'll stay here.
He kind of
Are
like
you?
he's like pointing a ladle at you because he was stirring something. What
Why
you
not?
want?
Are you? We just came to talk.
You want to talk to Axel? Nobody wants to talk to Axel. Not even Axel likes to talk to Axel.
Talk to you. Do that. Is that what you're cooking there? In cooking a stew.
Cooking? I'm not cooking.
Oh, okay, what are you making? What are you stirring?
Potion. What else?
Traveller. Okay.
Oh, lovely.
Aye, that's beautiful. It's never just simple as it's never fucking stew.
What?
Why are you here? This isn't your place. You smell too good. You don't belong here.
I really don't. I've been walking around in the surf for a while.
She leaks.
Aye.
So,
We came to
for those of you that are locals, and even others might have dealt with swamp gnomes, or as they're common called in this area, sewer gnomes. They are unpleasant, wicked, and kind of just... They're the dark mirror of their other gnomes, where, like, if you don't know, gnomes have a biological, like, inability to not be positive. Normal gnomes do. They take everything in a good light. They're always very chipper and upbeat. They are an entire species of optimists, except swamp gnomes. Swamp gnomes are pessimists to a T. They are living pessimism given form. But they are the kind of they have a sort of weird optimism about their pessimism, because they're just kind of like, well, life's shit anyway, so we might as well enjoy it, kind of thing.
I like.
They also abjectly do not believe in gods, and by that I mean they believe gods exist, they just don't worship them. Because what have they ever done for them?
Fair enough, actually.
I feel like I'm probably not the one to.
You don't know that though, because we're not fucking
No, you're right.
locals.
Yeah,
No,
yeah.
these are a little different than Snivelblend. When they're dirty.
You're small, Dalafig. You are the most likable person in this group. I am biased though. We'll talk to him.
I'm trying to talk to. He doesn't like. He doesn't seem to want to. What potion you making?
Doesn't matter.
Being nice. I think it does. Old man making potions in a hole by himself.
You didn't answer me question. What are you doing here, you topsiders?
Hey, we were sent by an acquaintance to check things out down here. Said he'd been having a bit of trouble.
Oh, also, 1 second. Make sure you up your max HP when you gain your level. There, Dalafig.
Oh shit!
Yeah, the max hit points.
Because right now it says 14 out of 10,
yeah.
because it has a little plus on it. I was like,
I just saw that. There we go.
Who sent you?
I believe his name was Large Willie.
No. Big. Not large, big.
That's grubby. He just wants his tunnel. He tried to claim it. My tunnel. I'm here. Me and my friends.
Your friends?
Mm-hmm.
Hey, how many friends?
Well, I'm not telling a random group of strangers that waltz into my home how many friends I've got.
Dalafig, I think it's time we whip out the thing.
I'm not whipping that. Oh, you mean in the bag? Okay.
Scare. No, scare him.
I feel like we should not whip that out straight away.
I don't like it. It's a little grubby midget.
He can hear you.
You're a grubby midget.
Oh,
Thank you.
you're right on like that. Yeah, roll initiative. You've pissed him off.
I
Beautiful.
What? Did
I
roll
don't
an
like
R?
how quick Silva was to roll that. She was ready on the button. Groina speaks. Roll initiative.
Oh, we all roll
I forgot to
so well.
I forgot to click it, but I got 14.14.
I got an 8.
I rolled a 1 again.
Well played.
Rip.
Alright.
Did it keep the ones from last session? It looks like it might have.
Yeah.
I messed up with the roll. I was meant to be clicking on the token.
Alright, let's
I
see.
didn't put the token either, I forgot.
No, you did.
Silva.
In a turn order. Yeah, it says you in a turn order.
Oh, cool.
Tricks. Julia.
Yeah, I left the ones from last week in there without thinking about it. Yeah, you didn't roll a 22 this time. Alright, 10.12, 8.17, 6.14, and everybody else forgot to click their token.
If any of the party dies, I'm not fucking sorry for calling him a grubby midget.
Reason
Way to go. Call him as I see him.
Alright, now let's get his initiative in. And his friends.
That's where we see 20 different things.
I'm shitting bricks.
One second. That's not the right thing.
At least you were kind to Big Willie and didn't call him a grubby midget. Big Willie was surprisingly a gentleman.
Who just rolled? Oh, okay, never mind.
I'd like to say that now that Galena's hair is down, I immediately impulse commissioned Kate for
Well played.
Yeah, listen, that's for every occasion.
I refuse to get out of my character and stack clothing.
Oh.
Speaking of, Galena has common clothes. I forgot.
I kept my clothes. Haha.
I kept one gold. I think I came out of this on top.
All I had to do was get some boots away.
One of his friends definitely beat you guys.
Oh, really? It definitely be. I don't like how it's just friend.
Daddy.
Daddy, Larry.
Daddy, Larry, Harry,
Do they all-
Mary,
Okay, no,
It's
they
really
don't
dark.
all go.
and Tim.
You know what we could do to make it brighter? Got some beautiful spreadable fairy fire here.
Spreadable.
And it's like, it's dark and just shoves the torch into her
Fairy
face.
fire, now suitable for your ease.
Smack everybody with the torch.
Yeah. It's a fire starter.
No, that's too loud. No.
Twisted fire starter. Just because you are a bad guy doesn't mean you're a bad guy.
Alright. So, first friend. I guess we'll go for... With a surprise attack, because you don't know where the friends are.
No, yeah, I don't know what they are. I'm very
Or
scared.
where. What or where. It's wonderful.
Or what they smell like. Friends are going to be giant sewer alligators.
Alright. Surprisingly, though, even with advantage, it's going to miss, but descending from the ceiling, Miss Silva. A very large, fuzzy, eight-legged monstrosity.
Oh dear.
Oh, luckily.
Oh dear.
How big are we talking about here?
Quite large. Like the size of a large dog.
Woof.
'Cause it's quite, like, hanging off the ceiling still, trying to bite you. With its mandibles.
I'm gonna scream like a girl.
Okay. That is a free
Can I
action.
talk
Bonus
to it?
action.
Calatrix.
Bonus action.
So yeah, you guys like, you go like, he's mad. He's gonna come get you. He's like, screw you guys, basically. And then immediately a spider drops on this from the ceiling on his sofa, and she squeals like a girl.
Parrot, this is why you only repeat, you don't say.
Yeah, can I talk to it?
Do you have the ability to speak with spiders?
I'm guessing probably not the same language, but
No. Spiders don't speak a language. They're not smart enough.
cool.
Gnomes have an innate trait that lets them communicate with them, though.
Okay, so I can't see shit.
Yes.
It's very dark. I'm going to use action to. Do I have torch on me? Oh, I have lantern. I'm going to use action to light lantern.
Okay.
Beautiful. Give me torch king. Oh, look at that massive web. Beautiful.
And then I'm going to move like here.
Okay, good. Perfect place to move. See those holes on the floor?
Oh, wait.
Too late.
Too late.
It's the perfect place to move. See those holes on the floor? Oh no. Roll a dexterity saving throw.
What saving throw would you like me to roll?
Dexterity.
I should have gotten that hole.
Alright, you're gonna take half damage. But yes, as soon as you you rush over that way, you step over these holes, and the floor just think, and spikes come jumping out of the floor.
I take 6 damage.
Yup.
Down to 16.
Yeah, and if you have more movement, you can continue to move now that you've been spiked.
I'm scared. I should have more movement. Let me just get the
I think you moved.
Get off of the spikes.
Yeah, I didn't see those because they were in the shadows.
Alright, roll me another dexterity save.
Which?
Oh, wait, there's more?
Look at that crumbling floor.
Oh, the crumbling floor.
Oh no.
I'd like to say that
No.
I can't look at that
11.
light. We're just watching this happen.
Okay, that time you didn't save. You see that, how that crack in the floor between those tiles is a little darker in that one spot?
Yeah. Now I do. Now that you've mentioned it.
No.
You know what? Grona's, looking at this, she's just gonna scream, "What the fuck?" I'm going to gut you the moment I get over there.
I am out of HP, folks.
You fall to the ground, unconscious, so you're at 0.
Yeah. Do I make a saving throw now or?
No, it goes on your next turn. It does not turn you go down, but your torch scatters to the ground and goes out through a lantern.
Balafek, we need to get to her.
So you guys see Calatrix run forward and go, ow, dodge, psst, and she's down. And the gnome kind of just starts cackling, because this is hilarious as far as he's concerned. Oh my god, you went exactly the right way for that. That was terrible.
This is really bad.
Okay, I'm gonna make a group decision now. Nobody walks over those fucking planks over there. I do not trust that.
I feel like that's the only person safe.
And Fred number 2 starts webbing up Calatrix's unconscious body.
Aye, we can't see
Is that hitting me then? Am I taking...
No, you're not taking any damage, they're just webbing you.
Okay, cool. Alright.
Delafig!
We need to get to her.
Oh, that's...
I just don't walk on the holes for a win.
That was too perfect.
Fucking clown.
Oh, fucking hell.
So she's
Right,
out.
I'm writing up my second character now, don't worry guys.
Healing word doesn't work, alright, she's out.
Oh yeah, you can heal her. It would immediately res her at the amount of HP you heal her
Oh,
for.
it does?
But you have
Okay,
to see her.
Yeah, I have to be visible.
Can I not see?
I don't know, can you?
No, it's too...
You have dark vision.
I have dark vision.
Yeah,
Okay,
but
so you can see where she's actually at then, yeah.
I can see.
As long as she's in range then you're fine. If you want to cast it, you can. But you can also see that there is a very large spider on top of her body wrapping her up.
I'm gonna get insta-killed again if you do that.
Wake up. Here's the spider in your face.
No. Here we go, guys. First run of the cantrip. Can I use Aquabolt?
On the spider?
Try and get it off of her. Yeah, on
Yeah,
the spider.
sure. Go for it.
Right.
go for it.
Let me roll.
Would
Oh,
you
for
like to
fuck's
shoot
Christ.
Lisa?
Womp womp. I'm pretty sure that's not gonna hit.
Oh no.
No. So the aqua bolt veers past the spider as it kind of ducks down and splashes against the wall.
I'm out of ideas. I don't have bullets.
You could also
but
move
that's
if you
my
want
turn.
to, but like...
I ain't moving anywhere right now. I've seen all this happen.
Oh good, that's perfect. Okay. Friend number 3. Friend number 3 maneuvers around this side. Graina.
Beautiful. Is a certain little someone glowing in my backpack right now?
Nope.
You fucker. Fuck. Okay. What do I do? I can crossbow with one hand. That's true. It's a light crossbow.
I mean, you could pull it out and try to make it light up.
Die. You know what? That worked last time. Gronin's gonna whip it out.
I like the way you say that.
I'll whip out me knockdown.
All right. So you whip it out and you start like, what are you doing to it? How are you trying to get it to go?
She's just gonna begin shaking it and batting it against her hand.
Okay. Go ahead and roll me, I don't know, just an Arcana check. So if you don't have it, just Intelligence.
Just intelligence, beautiful. Yeah.
Hey!
Hey!
I'm not an
Genius.
idiot.
You made it smart.
So while you're beating on it and shaking it and stuff, you're just like, come on, light up, light up, light up, light up. And eventually it just kind of and pops back to light.
Alright. She's gonna shove her hand in the fire because she knows what it does.
I mean, you light it up and you're on fire a little bit now, okay. You got the glow. You got the touch.
I'm now a walking glow for 2 minutes.
It's Mr. Irksome Egrim Yerfin Elafar's turn. Gnome name. Let's see. What is he gonna do? Yeah, that works. He starts to wave his hands around and chant. How big is it? 20 foot. Are you being stupid again? Oh, I found on the wrong layer. That's why. I was like, why isn't this working? Stinking cloud.
Oh, does it smell by any chance?
It's called Stinking Cloud for a reason. He creates a 20-foot sphere radius of yellow, nauseating gas centered on a point within range.
Mustard gas.
The entire area is heavily obscured. So now you're blind again. Each creature that's completely within the cloud at the start of their turn, so when you start your turn, if you're in it, you have to make a con saving throw against poison. So it's Mazer's turn. Guess what? I think you're in it. Oh yeah, you're right in the center. So Mazer, I need a con save. That is not a success. So failed save. You spend your action this turn retching and reeling. So yeah, So yeah, that's all it does. You just can't use any actions, but you can still move, try to get out of the cloud, but you're sitting there going coughing from this nasty, smelly cloud of death.
When I was searching the room before to spot the area I could head.
Go ahead and just roll me a perception check for that, like from before. Because there's no illusions that you notice. That's what piercing vision is all about. Alright, but you do know that those traps over there were the only ones you could find.
Okay, I'm stepping aside.
Yep. Also, for simplicity's sake, I'm going to add an aura to this, and make it visible to you guys so that you guys can see where the actual, like, air of effect is. That's too big. That's not correct. I hate how it does 20 feet off of the actual token, not 20 feet. So like that. Alright, so you've confirmed that there's no other traps that you know of in the room. Yulia, you're in the circle, so give me a con save. It is poison, though. I don't know if there's... I can't remember if your race gets anything special about poison.
Looking on that. I don't think it does. Yeah, no, I don't think it did anything against poison.
Nope, you're right.
Alright, so con save.
Yes.
Is that the right one?
Nice, you passed. So you don't get caught in a coughing fit and can't do anything this turn. But you are still blind as long as you stay in it.
How do you do saving? Because that just said normal constitution. Or...
It's the saving throws are the ones next to the stats.
Oh.
You don't have... I think you're proficient too, so yours would actually be a little higher.
Okay.
But you passed either way.
This die is literally right. Can I move the die? Because I can't.
Just click and it goes away.
Oh, do not. Okay, cool. Is the square immediately to my left? Is that clear, or is that still considered?
You'd be kind of partially in. So you want to move that one.
All right, so then I will move carefully to here.
Okay.
And I will do Bless on Misery, Dalfig, and Grump.
Alright, so you cast Bless.
Yeah.
On Mazer, Delphic, and Verona? Okay. We will represent that with a little token for the sake of it. So we're going to put a little wing on them. So, you guys are now blessed. Go ahead and click blessed to put it in the chat so we know, so that they know what it does.
I think I did that right. There we go.
Yep.
There we go. Okay, cool.
Alright, so you guys add d4s to your attack rolls and saving throws. Silva!
Make a con save?
Yep.
Yep. We've also got a spider on the roof. Either way, it's gonna make an attack of opportunity.
Let's see. That's not a save. So you're going coughity cough, hack.
Okay.
You can try to move away if you want to. The spider will take a swing at you if you do so, though.
The spider's blind, too, isn't it?
Yes. So it'll have disadvantage, just like you would.
Oh, okay.
How do I do the ruler?
You start moving your token, and then just click the right click to do it each time, like as you're going. Like while you're dragging your token, you can right click and it'll put a little marker down. Each space is 5 feet, though.
I'll go right there.
Okay, so now you're out of the clouds. You can see again at once your eyes stop stinging. So we're back to friend number 1, who, oh yeah, he gets to swing at you while you're leaving, so let's see if he can do it with disadvantage. Nope. So now it's his actual turn. He is also blind, so he has to make a con save too. But he's a spoder, so he's got advantage on saves against poison. Good friend.
They synergize together.
So he passes. I guess he'll move to where he's partially in. And he'll try to attack Yulia.
Oh no.
Nom 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 nom.
My friend.
Oh boy, that hits. Caster AC. Easy to hit. So you take 3 points of piercing damage and 8 points of poison damage.
That's a lot of poison.
Yeah, they rolled really good. I thought there was a con save on that, to be honest, but oh wait, yeah. So yeah, you make another con save first. If you pass, you don't pass.
No.
If you you don't
Yeah,
pass.
no.
So if you passed, you would have taken half of that poison damage, but you didn't.
Oh, wonderful. Alright, so what was the total?
So a total of 11.
That hurt.
Mm-hmm. And then Calatrix, I need a death saving throw.
Here we go. Here we go. Yeah.
That's a failure.
Good.
Oh no. That was
Friendo
almost
keeps
a crit.
wrapping you up. Dalifeg, back to you.
Oh no, what a crit.
I, with my constitution.
Yes.
Aye. Remember to roll d4 after it. I just made the global save modifier less. I'm lazy.
And then I roll a d4, is it?
Aye.
Yep.
I think you make it anyway without
Yeah,
the D4.
you passed.
Yeah,
Oh,
I
yeah.
guess I
Yeah, sure.
didn't have much point me rolling d4 with that, really, is there?
Nope. But you can
Cool.
go ahead and do your things now.
Okay, so I'm gonna just step out
Yeah.
so I can see.
Rolling. Go for it.
Okay. I forgot that I can't use Aquabolt now until I've had a rest, can I?
You can cast as many times. Like, Aquabolt is a cantrip. You can cast
It's a
it literally
cantrip.
forever.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Okay. Well, we're gonna try again on the one on Calatrix.
Okay.
So,
I believe in the you that believes in the you.
no
This is why it
Emmy,
just-
no Emmy.
This is why Dalifig just
Kills you.
appeared.
Oh no! This is so stupid!
Oh my god, wow.
How am I rolling so bad?
I don't honestly know. Hello, friend. Also, Dalifig, you are a dwarf, so you get advantage on saves against poison checks.
Okay.
Just for reference. Dwarves all get that.
Cool. Good to know.
Okay, so the other friend came up behind you, and he missed. Luckily for you. Bruna! Con save time! Whee!
User in your channel timed out.
Con save. Go.
Anger
+2.
dropped out.
Ah, Anger
Beautiful.
poofed
I
again.
did not
Damn.
pass.
Oh my. Can we get weighted dice, please?
They are weighted, they're just rated in the wrong misses.
Are you telling me I'm not meant to weigh them in the high numbers? I'm sorry, guys.
Oh, I didn't pass.
No, you did not.
Oh, but I can still move a wee bit, can I?
Yes.
Yeah.
Right on the edge here. Beautiful.
Okay. So, you
I'm
moved to
gathering.
there. That's it for you, I guess.
snails.
Irksome's turn again. Wow. This is a thing.
I'm bleeding out.
He's gonna go just ahead and just go simple and cast Infestation.
User joined your channel.
So, Dalafig, I need you to make a DC 13 Constitution save, as a swarm of insects comes spraying out of his hand at you.
Save. You have to get higher than 13.
Yeah, you have to get
Oh.
higher or equal, I think. Yeah.
13 is just what you have to hit.
Yeah. DC
roll.
means difficulty class or difficulty check.
Just run
Kind of.
Constitution save.
Yeah, it's just a
Yeah,
Constitution
so I roll
save.
it for advantage.
It is poison though, so you get advantage again,
Yeah.
and you still add a D4 as well.
Oh yeah.
So as long as you don't roll a 1, you might have this.
Huh?
If you don't roll a 1 on that D4, you've got it.
Okay.
Here it comes.
Here we go.
Okay, you passed.
I saw it bleed
So
on
did
that
I.
one.
So did I. I honestly was about
Saw
to use
it
my
leave.
monitor.
Alright, back to Mazery.
Alright, so first action's gonna be, I'm gonna check the boards in the middle, actually.
I mean, they look fine. You're not close enough to them to actually look at them. You are also
Yeah,
pinned between
the
2
darkness
spiders and 2
below.
friends.
True. Alright, striking the spider behind me to the left.
Okay, so yeah, the one on that's on Yulia.
Yep, I'm gonna use the Cola Marsh for it.
Yep. So you whip out your sword and hack, stab, what have you. That'll hit.
Nice.
Alright, and sneak attack as well on top of the damage.
Okay. Do I put the D4 on that too, or is that just the attack?
No, just the attack roll. So you did a total of 14. That is a dead spider.
14, I can't be mad.
Yeah.
You jerk, you killed friend. Why would you kill friend? Friend did
And
nothing
after
wrong.
that, I do a disengage dash.
If you move away, the spider will swing at you. Unless you disengage
Oh,
first instead.
yeah, sorry, disengage.
Okay. Because dash just means you get a second movement. You can still move 30 feet no matter
Okay,
what.
disengage is the one I was thinking of then, because I forgot the rules of engagement.
Yep. It's disengages to prevent them from making attacks of opportunity. Dash just gives you an extra movement. You're just moving the 5 feet?
So I'm done.
Yulia, the spider next to you is dead at least.
Yay. Also, I missed some of what happened because my computer crashed.
Yeah,
again.
I figured. Everybody kind of moved out of the poison cloud. Calatrix failed a death save, and they killed 1 spider. That's about it.
Okay.
It's not going well.
Sounds like it. Alrighty.
I feel when your fighter goes down first.
And there's no other spider near me, right? I can't see
No,
anything.
I should be able to see. There is a spider right here, next to Dalafit.
Oh, I was wondering why Izuri would need an attack, or need to avoid. I will look. Guess I'll use a magic missile on it.
Okay.
All 3
Alright.
darts against it.
Roll damn bone. So, magic missile automatically hits.
Yeah, and then I'm not sure how you...
On your attacks page, I think it should be. You click the magic missile button.
I just have to roll this 3 times, right?
Yep. That's a dead spider.
Woo!
Hey, wonderful.
So,
Was that the one on
for
Galaxy?
some fluff and flavor here, what do your magic missiles look like? Like, are they just straight up bolts of light? What kind of fluff do they have?
Oh, I didn't know they would have fluff.
It's up to you.
Maybe...
Are they magic
like,
needles?
Maybe like thin red streaks or something?
Okay. So they're just streaks of light that are red?
Yeah, but kind of, kind of
Bloody.
or theme, kind of just like kind of wandery type threads. I guess.
Alright, so like red thick threads that pierce enemies. I get you.
Yeah.
That's cool. Alright then, Silva. Your turn.
Heal me.
Yeah, okay, level, the one on Caltrix is gone.
No, it's still there.
Oh, it's still okay.
The one that's on Yulia that is gone now. That one died.
I'm gonna cast Dissonant Whispers on our friend, or on the gnome.
On the gnome, okay. Go ahead and roll it. Or bring it out so I can see what the DC is at least. DC 14. Wisdom saving, huh? Alright, so he takes... Forgot to put his full HP in, so I gotta fix that. Alright, so he takes half damage because he passed. So 7. You moving at all or anything else?
These traps in front of me, did they look like they reactivated, or they played it?
Well, the buzzsaw has now just been going back and forth in place now that it's been triggered.
Okay, this...
The spike ones, they all sunk back into the floor.
Can I move here? Or
Yes.
is that in the pit, technically?
You're fine there. Alright, now you need a dex save, because you're crossing the path of the blade.
Okay, yeah, I'll go with the dex save. I think I can pass that.
Yep, so go ahead and give me a dex save. Nice, good check.
Okay, and then...
Well, one sec.
Can I attack that?
What did I roll for that? Can I go all the way back to the start of the fight? Okay, that was 3d6. Because you passed, which means you take half, but you still get hit. So you only take 6. As the blade cuts you as you jump over it.
Alright. Am I good? Can I take an attack action against that spider?
You cast a spell, which was an action, correct? So no.
Okay.
So you're done at that spot, unless you have a bonus action to do.
Is Bardic Inspiration a bonus action?
Yes.
I will give Bardic Inspiration to... Granny.
Okay.
Granny.
Yeah,
Just Granny.
Fucking Granny.
Yeah,
My name
I
is
did.
Groinia. It sounds more like growing than Granny.
This friend is dead. So it's Calatrix.
We fucking die.
That's a fail. Oh boy.
Isn't it one more?
Yep, one more and she's dead.
Or if
Beautiful. Please.
or if the spider whaps me now.
Yeah, if a creature hits you while you're down, you automatically get a death save fail.
Take 2. You take 2 because it's a crit.
Yeah, if it's a melee attack, it's a crit.
Yeah.
You're actually harder to hit when you're downed with ranged attacks. Because you're just a crumpled pile on the ground. It's like, I'm trying to shoot that with a bow. Alright, so Friend is done webbing up Calatrix, and there's new food here, so Friend is going to swing at that new food. Friends are mean. That's going to hit because you're wearing nothing. Well, a potato sack clothing. I need a con save from Silva. That's a pass, so you take half the poison damage. So you take 7 piercing and 3 poison, so 10 total.
What? I'm down to 1 HP.
Me and you too, buddy.
The friends are done. Now it's Dalifig's turn. This friend is also dead.
Okay, so the one.
Oh, I forgot to mark that one dead. Yeah, it's dead.
Okay, so I'm gonna use healing word on Calatrix. So from across the room, I must scream, "Hi, PC, PC fuzzy trousers. I know I rag on you, but you really do hit hard. Please get up."
All right, roll them dice.
It's cast. What spell level is it? It's still one.
Healing word.
Yeah.
It's a D4 plus your wisdom modifier.
I mean, when I click it, it comes up input value. The cast at what level it says?
Oh, you level for 1 then.
Level 1. Okay, yeah.
Yeah, unless, because you don't have any other high spell slots. So you get 5 hit points back, Calatrix.
Okay. Oh, it already does it. Fuck yeah.
And that's just your bonus action, Dalifig.
Oh, that's the bonus action?
Yep, healing word is a bonus action.
So I can use Aqua Bolt again.
Mm-hmm.
Here we go. First
Which one?
jump. The one on Calatrix.
Oh boy.
Here we go again.
Barely get Silva. It'll be funny. Knock it out.
That hits.
Oh!
Yay! Roll damage.
You have to roll damage,
Yeah. Aqua Bolt does bludgeoning. I love that. The water beats it.
So you did 3 bludgeoning damage and knocked it away 5 feet. So it's pushed off of Calatrix's now conscious body. And when you heal Calatrix, you don't go below 0, so you're at 5.
Oh, yeah. It's been a while.
Garina?
Beautiful. Oh, you just knocked the fucking spider out of sight, so I'm gonna... I can see it now. Beautiful. Alright, Brennan's gonna take a shot at spider over here.
Eat.
Over there, crossbow. Alright, +2. Don't fail me now. Light crossbow, one-handed. Very good. Yes.
No, all crossbows are 2-handed. But that hits.
She's holding the fucking torch in between her knees and lighting a crotch on fire. Beautiful.
Just like her
she is a
name implies.
redhead.
Oh, okay, that is a very dead spider.
I didn't even need to hunt this man. You know what? Bonus action. I'm hunting marking the fucking gnome.
Okay, mark the gnome.
She sort of shouts at him, "I'm coming for you next."
Alright, so there you
That's a
go.
beautiful icon.
His turn, too. No, me friends!
You summon more, I swear to God. So help me, Lord.
Through gritted teeth and streaming tears.
Oh no.
Killed his only friends.
Still a grubby midget. The words that started this all.
Like, damn you! And he points at Griner.
Oh no.
And he casts a spell. He like points at you and wiggles his fingers and pulls out a small sliver of iron while he does it. And the small sliver of iron disintegrates as he's casting. I need you to make me a wisdom saving throw.
Well, of course it is. Has Bless run out? It's like a minute, right?
Yeah, it's a minute. You're good still. So you still have Bless.
Oh, okay.
No,
Yeah.
it's like 6 seconds per round.
Oh.
That is not a pass, though. You are paralyzed.
No.
You are now held, personed.
I can speak though, can I? Can I speak?
Let's find out.
So I'm gonna have some.
No,
choice.
you are incapacitated. You auto-fail Dex and Strength saves, and all creatures that are hostile get advantage on attack rolls against you within 5 feet. And within 5 feet is crits. You can't take actions or reactions, so you can still talk, but it's through gritted teeth. You're basically lockjawed, so you can. It's the.
Gonna fucking flay you.
Mazery's turn.
Alright, so positionally?
Also, when you cast that spell, you will notice that the cloud of stinky goes away.
Spire next to me, dead.
Yeah, everything's dead except for the gnome now.
I don't think there's anything I can. I don't think I can fire from range from here.
You could dash to move 60 feet and then attack.
Okay, I'm gonna move towards the boards in the middle.
Okay.
I think I'm still within. How long's my range in firing?
If you're throwing a dagger or something like that, it's 20-60. 20 is good range. Anything beyond between 20 or 25 to 60 range is disadvantage.
Okay, I don't. Well, I'm gonna fire from here. Yeah, it's about 25.
You'll
so
want to
I'd
move
be
closer then.
disadvantaged.
Otherwise, you're going to take the disadvantage?
I'll take disadvantage because I can't look down there right now.
Okay.
So I'm gonna take a shot with the short bow on the gnome.
Oh, it's a short bow? Never mind, your range is much higher then. I thought you were throwing a dagger.
No.
Short bow's like a lot more than that. You're fine. 80, right there, 83-20.
And then I'd add +4, I guess, because of the
Plus a d4, yeah, but you hit. You're fine.
There's no one within range, so...
No, you can't get a sneak attack on this. 8 points of damage is 8 points of damage.
Okay.
Yulia.
And then from there, I guess...
Oh, yeah, unless you want to keep
actually,
going.
as well, the last one's just dash back.
Okay. Okay, like, I want to actually, like, talk about this since it's kind of important right now, because mobility is a big part of being a rogue. Your movement is not all, like, it's not like the turn doesn't go movement, action, etc. You can move and do actions and then move again as long as you didn't move up to your maximum amount. So if you have 30 feet of movement, you can move 15 feet, stab someone, and then run away 15 feet.
Oh, okay.
In the same turn. So, like, with what you didn't even use all your movement. You're still fine. Yeah, and then it's Yulia's turn. And this goes for everyone. It's not just a rogue thing. Everybody can do that. It's just with a rogue, you can use a disengage as a bonus action in the middle of that so you don't get hacked at while you're running away.
Okay.
Does the paralyzed condition actually state you can't speak? That's fine, though. Gritted teeth is fine. Alright, so what are you doing, Andrew?
I might just do magic missile again, but instead on the gnome.
Alright, that works.
It's strong.
Magic Missile is a good spell. Consistent, that's what I would say. It doesn't do the most damage, but it's consistent. Because you always hit. 6. Alright, 10 damage. Silva.
I'm gonna cast Healing Word on myself because I am dying.
Yep. That's a bonus action.
Where'd my thing go? Okay, so I'm up to 7, and then I will cast. I'm gonna take a chance at something, and can I move 15 feet and cast a spell?
Yeah.
I'm gonna move right up to him and cast Sleep.
Alright, so you walk right up to him and cast Sleep. Okay. 16 hit points of creatures, starting with the lowest one within the area of effect, would be you.
Myself?
Yep.
I didn't know it could affect myself.
Of course it can. It's a 20-foot area of effect.
Damn it.
Do you want to not do that? You would know that it affects you if you cast it.
I'm in
It would hit me as well.
See, I misread that. And I also misread the distance. So.
Yeah, like if you did if you did it based on him, it would be 20 feet away from him. So it could actually, yeah, Navik or no, you're out of it. So it would be, you would go first, and then he might get it if you had less, if you had enough, but you didn't. So it would literally just put you to sleep as you rolled it.
Can I take that action back since my character would have known that affected him?
You're immune to the effect, but it still burns an amount of HP equal to your amount.
Okay.
Because it tries to affect you, even though you're immune to it. Because you have Fey ancestry.
I'm gonna cast Thunder Wave then.
Thunder Wave is a much better idea.
Yeah.
You imagine casting Sleep, Groina falls into the water. Fucking drown.
Drowned.
What a way to go.
Alright, con save. He's not very good at this. Ouch. So he takes 7 points of thunder damage.
He's also pushed 10 feet away from me.
Slams to his table. Into this cauldron.
Nice, slam towards that way. Then it's Calatrix. You are currently webbed.
I tried to de-web myself.
Yes, so it would be a strength check.
Oh, beautiful, you can do that.
Alright.
I don't know why I rolled with advantage. Whoops. The 13.
It's 13.
Yeah, you still managed to rip out of it. So you rip yourself out of the gunk and get up, and you're like, ah.
It's good to be alive.
I'm really
You got some wounds. We'll see.
I'm really starting to miss just sleeping in my bed and walking on the docks. Where's like I'll move 30 feet.
Yep.
And
kick his ass, Kelly.
And a bash him with my glaive.
Okay.
They're all with advantage again, fuck's sake. Well, there you go. 18 and does 10 slashing damage.
He goes down.
Is he dead?
I mean, if you want to kill him, yes. You hit him with a melee attack, so you can choose to have it be non-lethal or not.
We were told to get rid of him. She's kind of pissed off. Oh, I don't think she's really paying much attention. I think she just swing. So
Okay.
yeah.
So yeah, you slash across him as he's like staggered from the thunder blast. You run in and slash him down the front with your glaive and just split open his chest. And he falls to the ground, gasping for breath as he drowns in his own blood.
I'm not gonna lie, Callie looks kind of horrified.
She has PTSD now.
To free movement. Oh. Get that long way around.
That hurt.
And yes, thunderclap can be heard from everywhere within 300 feet. So you guys are in the sewers, and it just boom, and everybody's like, "Ow!"
I can't hear anything, man.
What'd you say?
Hey, what?
Technically, it should have also like thrown everything that was secured down on his table.
Yeah, well, it's a 10-foot cube. Let me, yeah.
15-foot cube.
Oh, 15-foot cube, correct. That's how it would have affected. It does a 15-foot cube directly in front of you.
His table's like.
Oh, in front. Yeah, I thought it was. Yeah.
Beat me to it.
I mean, you could have faced it the other way and blasted all of his stuff, too.
So, we're gonna need proof that he's dead.
I think we got proof lying on the floor there.
Alright, but do we really want to carry that? And if it bloodies our clothes, we can't really walk quote-unquote free.
I like the quote-unquote.
Can we take his ladle?
I don't know if it's ladled. Oh my. Groin is gonna crouch by him and get out his dagger and
You wanna heal us
How
up?
do gnomes have?
Okay, I'm back.
Like, that's a big
Perfect.
feature of them? Do they have big ears?
I do not. Noses, maybe.
Noses. Is there anything, like, distinctive about his face?
Not particularly. Like, he has, like, scruffy, greenish-colored hair and a goatee.
Right, she's gonna cut a lock of his hair off and his left ear.
Okay. And if you search the body, he also has a dagger and 13 silver pieces.
I'm taking the sardines up our faces.
Did Willie get any healing?
No, I need some healing. I'm hurt.
I'll cast healing word on her.
Who needs healing?
Me. The poor Julia.
Those who look physically wounded, aka Yulia.
Julia.
I fall
There's
and can't get up.
There's 6 points for you.
Thank you.
So you're right.
I'm gonna cast my healing word on Calatrix as well to get her a bit more up.
I love it because I was actually expecting you guys to try to talk this out with him, and instead it was just like, I'm gonna insult him.
You know
Grubby
what?
midget.
We were gonna try and talk it out with him, and then we let it fucking parrot talk. And suddenly we're being attacked like it creepies.
Wait,
I'm gonna take offense to that.
Can I go up to him and like see if he has anything of value? Like
He doesn't
jewelry
look
or-
like he's got much of anything on. He's got like brown robes, and his money pouch has already been taken, and he had a dagger, and that's it.
Can I take his clothes?
I mean, if you want some grubby, sewer-stained brown robes, yes.
As it looks like you're about to take his clothes, Groina just sort of like goes, oh, wait, and then begins. She has common clothes, and she sort of hands her a folded mustard yellow dress.
Awesome. What I
There
need
you
is
go. I'm sorry if Big Willie tries to steal it off you, but I thought you should have these. I don't want you walking around in a sack. We're trying not to bring attention to ourselves.
Oh,
Though
that's
you do
me
look
in
fitting
the-
in the slums.
Oh,
That's
I
me
would.
in the That's me in the sack.
Yeah,
Oh,
I
no,
kept
no,
my
yeah.
dress.
Oh,
Ah!
you've given the wrong one.
I've given the wrong person.
But I
Open
need
your
to,
eyes.
I
Open
need
your
to
eyes.
make them clothes. That was my thing.
Growing up, passes it to the sack person. So,
mean,
you could always go back to the dentist. They had lots of spare clothes.
Now,
Make a quick run.
if anybody's gonna... He also has this big little laboratory sitting there.
yeah, I was gonna say
I don't
after
know
that,
shit about fucking alcohol.
can I investigate the lab area?
He has a... There's a cauldron that seems to be boiling with a greenish liquid in it that's still, like, is what he was stirring. You're not really sure what it is. God damn it,
Is
Verdon.
this little chest on the ground that I don't know how to fucking stand here. I'm basically standing on it now.
Yeah, that little chest.
Would Misery know?
What?
Go ahead.
I was gonna say, would Misery know if by inspecting something like that with their medical like with Hermit? Sorry, I don't know how to ask it.
He's not a medical practitioner, he's a spellcaster.
Oh, okay.
And then my question is that a chest or like a chair? I can't tell.
It's a chest. Like a small little trunk.
Is it unlocked?
Seems to be.
Can I look and see if there's any traps on it before attempting to open it?
You can roll a perception check to try and look at it, or investigation, whichever. Perception 13. You don't see any traps. Doesn't seem to be anything weird about it, like no triggers that you can obviously see.
Alright, I will carefully open it.
Okay, you carefully open the chest.
Pulled away from the chest.
I just clicked the wrong button. I just moved to a wrong tab on my main screen. 1 second, let me get back to Roll20. I love when you misclick by 1 millimeter and hit a bookmark instead of the top of the screen.
Yeah, I just let you finish it. Do I have a stick I can open it with? That'd be better. Poke it.
Alright, inside the wall, in the little trunk, there is an extra set of what look to just be more of the same kind of robes. These ones clean, though. There's a small, like, I'd say about 6-inch long little, like, stick thing that looks like a wand. Kind of like an arcane spell focus.
Okay.
And there are, like, 10 empty bottles, like vial type things that you would put potions in.
Okay.
And the only other thing in there would be an extra, like, not a vial, but an actual bottle off to the side, and it contains, like, it's about half full with a brownish green powder.
Are there any, like, liquids on the table?
I'm going to fill up these bottles with that mix he was making.
Yeah, that's my idea too.
You want to go ahead and do that, I guess.
Alright, you can fill... There's enough stuff in the little tiny cauldron that he had to fill up 3 of them.
You know, I have a strong stomach. I could test it. I mean it.
Please don't drink.
Let's not do
Dalek,
that.
you know why I have a strong stomach.
Does it smell okay?
If you want to roll Arcana or Alchemist Tools, if you have it, you can try to identify it. Or at least try to get an idea of what it might be.
I totally got this.
Nice.
Hey, you kind of like sniff at it, and you can definitely tell that it's a magical potion of some form, and it's not poison. So that's the big thing that you had to confirm. It is not poison.
Alright. It's not poison, so go for it. And hopefully it'll turn into a gnome.
Groin is gonna neck it.
Alright, so you take a drink of one of them. So now you guys have 2 of these potions left. Groina, after you drink the potion, you find that you kind of stick to the floor a little bit. Not like so much that you can't move, but you're more adhesive than you used to be.
It's gonna like tries to she's feeling like she's pulling her foot away, she's gonna walk up to the wall and place her foot on it.
It's kind of sticky.
She's gonna begin like sort of hopping with her other foot to see if it'll hold her weight.
You stick to the wall.
Oh, beautiful.
Oh no.
She turns around, like turning around as best as she can to the group, and he's like, "Look what I can do."
Welcome to my
You
world.
look ridiculous.
This is
Like,
a stupid idea.
alright, listen.
Do
I've got
not.
the man's ear, the man's hair, and I can stick to walls. This has been a brilliant day.
Yep. See, for 1 hour,
Really?
you have the effects of spider climb for 1 hour.
We know what it does. We can stick. I can run. When I walk on this wall.
I think this is already asked, but is there any like notes or reading materials on the desk?
There would be like a notebook, but you can't read it unless you can speak Gnomish.
I'm gonna climb on the ceiling.
I cannot speak Gnomish, but I'm gonna take the book.
Alright, so you pocket
Gnomish
his.
and Gnomish?
So you would write down Irksom's notebook. ERXIM.
ERXIM.
This is a get down.
So, Roy's like
Get
perched
down
on the
from up
ceiling.
there. You're gonna break your neck. You get down right now.
No.
Alright, so now the only thing you guys need to do is make your way back.
Alright, well.
Should we step before doing so?
Who remember? Did you just fall from ceiling?
No, Groin is walking on the ceiling.
So now that you're here, if you guys start to head back, Mazer, you know the easy way back.
I'll meet them there.
Okay. So you're like, forget that, and you just head back the easy way by yourself.
I'll keep an eye on them.
Okay, so you're gonna follow them instead then.
Can we rest up before we go, or?
I don't
Kinda.
want to rest in no sewer.
Groin's already walking back on the ceiling.
So yeah, it's up to you guys. You want to just get out of here then? I take it.
I'm good to leave.
so. Even to the surface.
All right, so you head out of the sewers. Just leave your tokens where you are.
I'm gonna move mine around a bunch so you can't grab it.
That's pure disgusting.
This is how you get your character killed.
Come back to Big Will. Groin is just walking on the ceiling.
Who would kill a character randomly?
On the way there, I'm gonna put on that dress that Grina gave me when I have some privacy.
All right.
Be at a dark corner or something. Thank you, lass.
Welcome.
Oh yeah, and Bless is over by now. Alright, so before we move on though, let's go ahead and figure this out. Ping pong bing bong. You each gain 42 experience
Hey.
for that fight.
So that's out of what now?
Be at
Yeah,
343.
what's the
Yeah, what's
next
the
level
total?
up?
Let me check that for you. I don't know that exactly off the top of my head. That's not what I wanted.
Did we take the spell? We took everything from the chest, right?
Is it 900? Yeah, it's 900.
Oof. There we go. So we keep the
That was-
300, don't we? The 300 and then done.
Yeah.
Yeah, you keep everything you
Yeah.
got up to this point.
We should be 343.
43.
Yeah, it'll be important for you guys to keep track of yours because they're like if people miss sessions and stuff like that, they might have different amounts. So it'll be important to have your own individual experience kind of recorded.
Yeah.
Sorry, that was out of what?
900.
Okay, 900.
All right.
Yeah.
No, you guys went back above ground to get back. All right. Give me 1 second.
We've been through 2 rests so far in our session.
Hmm?
I believe so.
Okay.
No, you haven't actually rested this session at all.
Yeah, not this time around, but from the previous one that I kind of.
Yeah, you did a short and a long.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, when you ascend back up to the streets, it is now well and very much so good nighttime. It was late afternoon when you went to go talk to them in the first place. Now that you've actually gone there, gotten your way there, now you're on your way back again, it is dark. The streets are dimly lit by lamplight. And it's just kind of a different city at night, because not many people are moving around in the slums. This music is annoying. Stop it.
Nocta, our little covert torch is definitely away now. Like it's in our backpack.
Yeah.
She's like, no. Surface time.
Surface time, baby.
Surface time is the way.
Help set itself on fire.
One day it's gonna intimidate the fuck out of someone, alright, and I'm gonna save the day being a purple global.
Purple global, eh?
Bye.
You're saving the day, eh? Wait. Your change of events. Myth gets us attacked by fucking spiders.
So as you guys are traveling through the city, what kind of, like, how are you traveling in a group? Who's, like, where and how, like, who's leading the way and who's bringing up the rear, things like that?
That would be trying to stay fairly in the middle of the group.
Okay.
I'll probably be on towards the rear side.
Is like near the back, but mainly so people, the group can't see her when she's sort of like, when she thinks nobody's looking, can like run up a wall.
Calatrix probably further to the back than she usually is. She's just kind of zoned out. She's very quiet.
Okay. Yeah, you're staying in the back and trying to, like, kind of bring up the rear.
I'm like hopping up walls and then hopping back down.
I'm guessing we're staying relatively close together, but not like holding hands.
No, you're probably for the most part sticking pretty close together. Calatrix does seem to be lagging behind a little bit, kind of keeping an eye on the back. Kind of also just seems out of it.
Yeah, I'm gonna just make sure, peek around corners and everything as we go down streets and by streets and alleys.
Okay. So I take it Mazer is probably leading them?
Off to the side, but still, yeah. The idea is...
Okay. So, okay. Trying to think of what to have you guys do here. Go ahead and just everybody roll me perception.
Passive or?
No, just roll. That's persuasion.
Oh, come on.
Mac and Sox, you rolled the wrong thing.
Oh my god, I crit failed.
Oh my.
Wow. That's amazing.
It's just not your day.
It's not his...
I don't know if you've been paying attention. The last 3 sessions haven't been my day.
Yeah, Mac and Sox, you rolled persuasion, not perception.
Oh, that means I can go again.
And roll a 1.
No.
Yeah,
Okay.
So close to a wall.
So all of you are kind of just walking along, following, getting your way back. And eventually you make your way back to the place where you were going, and you arrive at your destination. Well, 5 of you do.
Oh.
Wait,
5 of you make it back to Paddington Square. Where's Calatrix?
Oh dear.
What?
We appear to have lost hairy legs.
How did we lose him?
That's a good question. Apparently we're all blind.
Yeah, I won't even bother with that right now.
Street urchins.
Calatrix, you seem to have gotten kind of off, lost track of your buddies, and you're still kind of you're trying to follow the way you thought they were going, and then you, before too long, you're like, I don't see them, and you do like a thing to kind of rush ahead and catch up, and realize they didn't go this way, did they?
Uh-oh.
You're all by yourself down a long, like, this is a big lane, kind of a main street kind of lane.
Yeah.
And in the distance, you hear the sound of hooves. Like a horse rushing this direction. Which isn't too unusual. Horses are used by couriers and things of that sort, but not quite.
Is there
Not
an
normally at
alleyway or
night.
anything about?
Hmm?
Is there an alleyway or anything about?
I mean, yeah, there'd be tons of alleys.
Yeah, could you kind of go off into one of the alleys just to kind of get off the
Sure.
the main road? So,
So you kind of duck into an alley, and the rider passes, and then it gets quiet again.
yeah, should start kind of going back on her tracks now, realizing that she's gone the wrong way.
Okay, so you start to turn around, and when you turn around, you turn, and there's literally like half a foot from your face is a skull.
Oh Jesus Christ! Okay.
And yeah. How do you how do you react to that? You stagger backwards and freak out.
Yeah, 100% back away from that. Like, what the fuck?
Okay, so you stagger away in sudden shock and fear, and as you now that you get a full look at what is there, there's some kind of strange, almost like what looks like something made out of like tree and bark, but half rotted. And where it would normally have a head, there's just a human skull, like polished and slightly covered in moss, sticking there. And then there's 4 or 5 other skulls arranged around that on its shoulders. And it's hanging on the side of the building, just kind of sitting there with its like finger-like appendages rooted into the cobblestone of the building.
Oh,
And it is like you stagger back, and it flops down to the ground and makes a strange, like kind of like hissing sound. And jumps you.
Right, okay.
Does it
You
react?
want me to roll an initiative?
I mean, it's surprised attacked you, so not really.
Oh, okay.
So, one second, I gotta get to the right thing. That's why I'm on the wrong tab. I was like, wait a minute, where's all my stuff? I was on the wrong Roll20 tab.
Well, that thing like hits the ground, then I imagine Calatrix is definitely trying to back away.
Trying to back away, or trying to like run, or how exactly are you trying to get away?
Yeah, just trying to run.
Just straight up run. Okay.
Yeah. She's in no state to fight.
All right. So the thing chases you for like blocks. It seems like it could have caught you, and it's just toying with you now.
Right, she probably at this point is like shouting for somebody to help her. I would shout, but it's 2:20 in the morning at the moment. And
Oh yeah, you're
close.
fine.
Turn your mic volume up.
Get real close to the mic.
Somebody help!
I can't believe you just
So-
got ganked.
I need you to make me a wisdom saving throw.
Oh, okay.
Like this isn't clear already, you are now frightened.
17.
You are now frightened. Who would have thought?
What?
Because you weren't already frightened, but now you're literally frightened by as in the condition.
Yeah.
And the thing finally stops toying with you and literally just leaps on you and starts clawing at you with its nasty, barky finger.
That's bad.
That's not good. Hope it just tickles. That is
That's
more
not
than
a tickle.
tickling.
Why do I got a feeling you just got ganked by a true fae?
Tickle your insides.
And then, because now Calatrix is very much unconscious, from this perspective of the viewers and the other players, the creature, after draining the life out of her and clawing at her with its claws, it does extra damage to people who are frightened.
Ah.
It twists her head and pulls it off and has another skull for its collection, as it slinks away into the darkness of Scáthbhaile once more.
But it took.
It killed her and took her skull.
It took her head.
No.
And that's why we're ending for tonight.
Oh, you kid.
Calatrix, I'm so sorry.
I mean, she's ahead now, so I don't know, man.
It'll grow back.
It'll grow back.
Imagine if it actually did.
Yeah. You know, I don't think that's how head works.
So we'll pick up next week with you guys returning back to the hideout and dealing with the ramifications of all this. Now, out of character for clarification, Navik wanted to switch characters. I did not just murder him for fun.
No.
But this is a good way to kind of set up more of the tone of the city that you're living in at night, that you're dealing with. There are bad things creeping around this city that will kill you just because you exist. As Calatrix found out, very painfully.
Deadfully.
His head is mine, smile.
Everybody getting more gas because Axel just murdered Calatrix out of nowhere. I'm sitting here like, this is fine.
To switch characters, so I was just waiting for it the entire session. I was like, aye, that spider's got him, aye, that trap's got him.
Yeah.
The spider and the web and everything, that was purely unfortunate.
you. That was all on you.
You almost got her off by yourself.
Yeah,
I love it though, the instant moment of like, and then you stepped on those weird holes in the floor. Oh no.
Yeah, I was like, fuck's
I
sake.
stepped on the crack, and now there's a spider giving you a nice little cozy bed.
Yep.
Rest in peace, horny lass. First death, Pog. I mean,
Yes.
semi-unofficial because he wanted to switch character.
I mean, it counts. I killed the
I was
character.
like one death saving throw away from it anyway.
You were.
Yeah, it almost happened naturally. Kinda hoping it would.
Hey, sorry about that.
Yeah, you
But
fucking- you
Caliphig had
fucking-
to
you're
fucking
doing that
scream
one.
across the room.
I needed someone to hit hard because I can't hit shit.
Well, Verdon. Or at least his money went to a good cause.
Something that you can hit people with. This is twice.
Okay.
Twice, you say? You're
I
a
have
dreamer.
plenty of-
3 times.
Yeah, it's all good.
Alright, so yes, that was Scáthbhaile Session 3, Big Willie's Smell Problem.
Fuck's sake.
I'm glad this actually went well. I'm actually honestly almost feeling better by now, so I'm glad that I didn't like get sicker midway through the session.
Hey.
I hope everybody in chat enjoyed themselves. We'll go through and actually get to know our cast once more like we always do, and then we'll probably get out of here for the night. So that you folks can go do that thing like sleep.
I'm currently dying of exhaustion.
I'm hungry. That's all I am.
Oh, yeah.
I...
Also, as I don't know if I wasn't paying enough attention to chat to see if the bot did this, but if you didn't know yet, we've got a giveaway going on currently. Shut up, Stream Elements. So you can go ahead and enter that if you want a chance to win some game codes and or random D&D 5e homebrew made by me. I have to change the name of that. I didn't know that was already a command on Stream Elements.
There's no giveaway. There's no giveaway. I don't know.
Yeah. Also, just like I saw I'm sure a lot of you saw the announcement for it earlier. The running gag of why Chrisu has won literally every giveaway we've done in the past. 3 times in a row, he's come up as a winner. The third time, I was like, I'm gonna give you a prize, but you're not officially one of the winners. I'm gonna draw another person because this is getting ridiculous.
This is honestly fixed.
So if it happens again, we're giving him a special roll for it because it's rigged. Because seriously, every time.
Sitting there like dead ass boy's been praying.
But other than that, yeah, we can go start going through the cast. So Navik, start us off.
Well, like I said at the start of the show as my intro outro, my name is Navik. I'm esports caster. I do the esports casting. That's my shtick. I tweet sometimes about memes. Find me on Twitter at NavikCasts. And I will see you all next week with a new character who I think everybody will enjoy, even more than Calatrix.
Rest in peace.
I'd just like you to know I'm very sad. I had wrote up a bunch of insults for that effect to call Calatrix.
I am glad.
So you have to
that
rewrite
went
insults.
Yeah.
Great. My book's useless.
Alright, Ro.
Oh, hello. My name. Well, why am I doing Groiner's voice? It's contagious. Hello, I am Ro. I stream at twitch.tv/Rivia. My shtick is that my mascot is Four-Armed Alien, and we just do goofy shit. I also have a Twitter, VR_Ro. My tweets are better than Kevin's. That's me.
You're a liar.
And you're not kidding about the voice thing. Like, once you turn it on, it's hard to turn it off. Verdon was practicing the voice for his goblin last night the entire time we were watching anime, and after a certain point, he was like, I have to stop. I can't stop.
I can't stop. No. I'm going to die. Is it me now?
Yeah, it does.
Yeah.
Hi. My name's Macaulay, or Macaulay Covers, or at Macaulay Covers on Twitter. I sometimes do music. Most of the time, just shitlist.
Nice.
That's just me.
Sounds good.
Anger. I still really don't have an outro to say because I don't do much of anything. But yeah, hit me up if you need weird stuff. I guess I don't know. Whatever. Go Mac and Socks.
Hey, I'm Mac and Socks. You can find me on Twitter at Mac and Socks. I don't really do much either. I play a lot of VR games, do a lot of drinking in VR chat. That's about it.
We're an exciting group.
Thrilling lives we live.
And that leaves you, Sarah.
I'm Sarah. I am a yeah, I suck at outros too. It's the one thing that I can do successfully is fail at an outro, but I'm Sarah Victoria at Twitch, and I moderate a lot of things in stream randomly on Sundays. So, but yeah.
All right, and then there, I guess, is me, which I'm sure if you're watching this, you probably know who I am, but I'm Firebringer Axel on Twitter, or on Twitch, or literally pretty much everywhere, honestly. And of course, I'm the co-founder and host of Torchbearer Gaming here, along with Datbit in chat, aka Verdon. We stream, I think at this point, 5 times a week now? I stream on Wednesdays, Fridays, and here on Saturdays, of course. And he streams on Sundays and Tuesdays, currently. We play a little bit of everything. I'm currently doing Fate Fridays, this campaign on Saturdays, and on Wednesdays I am now running through the entire .hack.gu series from the beginning to the end on the last Recode versions released for Steam. And we had a really good time playing it on Wednesday. I'm glad everybody came out and had fun with it. Like, we had like 4 or 5 people actively talking in chat and shitting on the characters because they're awful. Because it's a game from 2006, and 2006 RPGs were something special. Let's just say that. But if you want to hit that follow button, follow us, you can get more content like this. We've got a Discord you can join to keep up to date with things, and I post all the updates for everything we do here on top of other random nonsense and stupid amounts of art that I download every week. And you can follow us on WordPress, everything's down below, Twitter, etc. Other than that, yeah, this is our first big long-running campaign. We're probably going to have another one someday soon, TM, quote-unquote. I'm not really sure when we'll get it going, but I just wanted to get this campaign kind of smooth and rolling before I try to start more. And then, who knows, somewhere down the future, I'm already working on another campaign idea that I might drag some of the people here into coming along and playing. Who knows, if they feel like it. Where I'm going to try and run an isekai campaign, because why not? And thank you for the follow, Hellbeglin. And also, of course, Flint for those bits way back earlier. So with that, I think we'll let you guys get out of here. So I'm going to look for someone to raid, and then we'll say goodbye. So while I'm looking for someone to raid, how'd you like the session tonight? Did you have fun?
It was muy enjoyable.
Muy enjoyable.
Yeah, I liked it a lot. It was fun.
I really thought, I asked Kate to put the commission on hold until the end of that fight, because I was like, I have a bad feeling that I'm gonna die. So can you just wait a second?
Like the gnome, like, he didn't have a lot of offensive spells, more just kind of annoying spells. But god, did they lock you down for a bit there. If you guys had tried to go for him instead of the spider first, you would have had a much worse time.
What was that?
Like, if you had gone for the spider first instead, you would have had a much worse time, because he would have locked you down with spells while the spiders ate you alive.
Oh, great.
Honestly, the traps did more more to hurt us than he did.
Yeah, you'll learn very quickly that traps are the most dangerous thing most times.
Like, slips on banana peel, hits head on desk.
That spider messed me up though. Suddenly, almost dead.
Yeah,
And
damage
now I'm
hurts.
dead.
Alright, I found a good raid, so on that note, thanks again to everyone that comes out. Thanks for watching, thanks for lurking. I don't care what you do in chat. Thanks for the people being active in chat and keeping a conversation going. I appreciate every last one of you. You are amazing. Because like I told everybody here when we started this campaign, I was like, if people show up, cool. If nobody shows up, we're playing D&D anyways and we're having fun. So thank you a lot for coming out, because I'm glad that we can share our ridiculous, nonsensical times with all of you.
Woo!
And on that note, we're going to head out, so keep your torches lit, delve deep, and keep rolling.